Hello and welcome to Perilous Pursuits, a live D&D podcast where a bunch of nerdy-ass friends sit around a Zoom call and play D&D. Tonight we follow the emerging group of Maximus and the Miners as they try to unravel the mysteries of Icewind Dale. Warning, some content may not be suitable for all audiences.
Are we rolling?
We're doing the.
Oh, good. I don't have to roll. Mike rolled already. No, you rolled already. I've seen it.
Oh, and someone said we're rolling.
That was it.
I said, are we rolling?
Yeah, what he said. Yeah, I watched you roll. Yep. Okay, that's.
What was that for?
That was a 2. That was your recap roll.
No.
Come on, Schneider, cut.
Oh, okay. You rolled a 4 now. Okay, you can go with the 4. Oh, back to a 2 again.
Fuck, man. That's
Clearly, you're gonna do the thing.
Alright, you may have to re-let me.
Alright, I'm gonna use this dice.
Okay, I'm gonna roll 6 dice
You're
too.
hosting, Gord.
Yeah,
I got it.
Okay.
No, we're all good. Okay, are we gonna roll for the recap here? Or what?
That dice that you don't like, it's from my set.
Was that where it's from?
Yeah.
I don't know. It
Look,
was
that's
in
my
my
set.
case. It's in my case. I don't know.
I got tiny dice. Nobody wants
You
to.
probably
over
saw
there?
me rolling really shitty. He said, "Here, use my dice," and then I rolled a 2, and it's like, "You fucking guy." You know, not the dice. It's me.
Now what? You gotta find somewhere you can set that up.
Oh, now we're gonna see us. So you can pin art.
I got a 12.
How many times
Can
did
you see
you
us?
get to roll? You just
Once.
roll one time?
If you allow the video, yes.
6 times, don't you?
No,
I
it's
got
not
a
coming
19
through.
on myself.
Okay,
You
take the
turned the
19.
video off when you were putting the phone up.
Just call me Mr. Butterfinger.
I hear it's good lubricant.
Butterfinger?
Chocolate and
Nougat?
Alright.
seems
What?
like a poor decision, but
Yeah. Sounds a bit messy,
Butter on the
but
finger.
this is on safe driving mode. What the frick?
You're not in safe driving mode with us around.
Yeah, that's not working. It worked for
Nope.
a second. I'm not typing in that password again. It's alright.
That's okay.
you can hear us well?
I can hear you just fine.
Perfect.
There's
Oh, I gotta start recording. Oh, it is recording. Never mind.
You could
It
probably
is recording.
look
Gordon,
right
you
up.
can have your camera up. I'll stare at your face.
You want to start me?
I'm used to it.
It's true.
All right, well, I will do the Ray cap, or the Mike
Ray cap.
cap, or the Schneider cut, or whatever you
The
guys
Schneider
want to
cut.
call it for tonight.
Oh, really?
Last we saw on our perpetuous group of Icewind Dale adventurers, we saw a performance unlike any other scene out at Northlook Inn, where a Leonin barbarian was lifted off of his feet slightly, and now is a one-testicled Leonin. You guys continued your performance, as well as the other 2 bands. You talked, or you slept there that night at the Northlook Inn. You had meetings with Duvessa Shane about exterminating some goblins up at a fortress. You were given a task to get rid of them. You were shown on the map whereabouts it was, which is, I think, up on Roll20 right now, if you guys have that rolling as well.
Yep.
From there, you guys traveled south. You guys stopped, if I remember right, just shy of the river, the Red Run.
Yeah.
And you guys are just about to make up camp, if I'm not mistaken, either in the forest, outside of the forest, just on the other side of the forest, just on this side of the forest, or on the other side of the river. You guys haven't decided yet.
No, we already had one camp right on the way.
No, we haven't camped
This
yet.
is our first camp because I think on the podcast you built a wall around the Axe Beaks and
We talked about it.
Yeah.
We talked about it. Didn't get there officially.
Okay.
So
we good to go?
we're good to go.
Okay,
We find
so we were aware
intrepid group.
that on the other side of the river in the forest there has been ambushes in the past.
Correct.
And I think we were going to camp on this side of the river and then explore the other side of the river, see if we can come up with our own ambush. Or lure the ambush out and then ambush the ambush.
Yeah, you guys were potentially going to check to see if there was fallen trees or any points that looked like that might be an ambush. You know that it's getting later in the day, that camp should be prioritized shortly. If you guys choose to camp in this little section of woods, that's fine. It's completely up to you.
I just worry about line of sight because that. I worry about line of sight because that goblin fortress could see right down the valley probably and see our campfire.
Is it snowing right now?
No, it is gentle breeze rolling through because you guys rolled very well for weather. In fact, a natural 20 was rolled.
The one day we want snow.
How deep is the snow in this area?
It's not too deep inside the trees, maybe about a foot.
Oh, balmy.
Looks like this grove of trees has protected this little pocket of area.
Well, that would keep the firelight from being seen as well, if we're
And
staying
there'd
in the
be
trees.
some firewood there too.
Yeah.
Okay, so we will start to make ourselves a snow wall around us.
Making a wall.
Okay. So if you guys are planning on starting to make camp here, you're tying up Axe Beaks, you're like feeding them again. Obviously, there's going to need to be some people watching the Axe Beaks to make sure that nothing happens, nothing spooks them of any sort.
Are they afraid of fire?
No, they're not afraid of fire. In fact, they know that it's warm and they're domesticated, so they're not
I
afraid
guess
of
we
it.
would just kind of like put them on the perimeter of where we're seated and kind of lean up against them.
You totally could get them seated, kind of clustered close together, and kind of use them as like a buffer, or like not full tauntaun, but like half tauntaun on the outside at least.
Yeah. Okay, so
Let's
that's
do
what
that.
we'll do. We'll start building our snow fort.
I'll settle them in and desaddle them if that's something we have to do every day. Rub them
I
down.
mean, I would suggest desaddling them and kind of at least like letting them stretch a bit.
Yeah, I'll do whatever the best procedure could be to
You were
keep
told.
them happy. Yeah,
You were
back in
shown.
Prince Shander how to take care of them.
yeah, I'll do
Yeah.
what they recommend.
Build the wall up so that they're kind of penned in a bit.
Yeah.
So if Quincy's doing that, Quincy, can you make a you're a sorcerer, so a charisma check, so that'll have proficiency. Charisma.
Hey, there you go.
There's I'm
Kind of difficult terrain for your dice there.
That's how it rolls better. 11. So above 10. You're good. You've done this a few times. Yeah, so you get you get the, let's call it the east face of the wall kind of like held up, and then you work towards the north end, and then the west, and kind of leaving an opening on the south so that you can have line of sight in case somebody comes that way, because it's the narrowest part of the forest in front of you. So you've kind of got this like 10 foot to 15 foot kind of like little semicircle, so maybe like 4.5, 5 foot walls, enough so that you can just kind of hunch down and kind of stay out of sight. So helps with the firelight as well. So
Good job.
are you guys staying here for the night? Are you just getting ready to make camp? Are you exploring across the road?
Is it Ponto's idea to go explore? Is
My
that right? Your idea to go explore?
I want to sneak forward and see what the other side of the river looks like.
Yeah, I'll join you on that.
Don't fight anything.
And if you don't,
If you do, don't bring it back here with you.
So who's leaving camp and who's staying?
Smoke and Maximus are for sure. I think it's just the two of us.
You want to go?
Yeah, Maximus, he will ready his
Kind of.
bow and arrow, and he'll gather his cloak around himself. You've seen him before in this cloak that's got like a special compartment where inside the cloak, he has his other costumes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a garment bag he wears around.
Like a hunchback.
It looked like Gordon when he was wearing all those layers.
It provides warmth and, ready for a quick costume
Is
change.
Ponto in there?
Poncho
He's
jumps
got
into a
scarves.
pocket.
he's got scarves, little tissues.
That's right. There's lots of tissues.
Yeah.
I gotta polish my crystal.
So,
the
yeah.
three of you guys will go.
But I'm all white. So, I mean, I just blend right in. I'm sure I have an advantage on stealth and all that.
Okay, so Ponto, Maximus, and Smoke are going to head out. That means Yeti and Quincy will stay behind at camp.
Yeah.
You guys are
Catch
going
the
to...
birds.
I'm assuming you guys will move forward slowly and stealthfully.
Yep.
Oh, let me see if I got a spell I can throw at you guys.
Yes, we will.
Do I have Pass Without a Trace yet?
You should. It's a second level spell.
It's digital dice time.
You have to come with us then? Or just...
Oh, yeah, that would have to be within range. Yeah, never mind.
Touch you and you go invisible.
Smoke got a 14.
I'm the one going invisible, not Mr. Armor-clad
I got a
disadvantage.
6 -2.
Yeah.
Do you have invisibility? I thought you did.
No, I just cast invisibility when I die and fall in the snow.
Because
I'm short. No one can find your body. Just get buried forever.
I can.
It's a joke that turned into him thinking you had the spell. Hey, I mean, I'll take it, but my stealth's not bad.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll give an enhanceability to you, I guess. But actually, I don't know what you rolled, so I'll give it to you because I know you rolled bad. It would be.
Well, why do you let the dice decide who you give it to?
Okay, that's fair. Well, you two roll a d20, and whoever rolls
It's
better
in-
gets
it's
the
initiative
enhanceability.
for invisibility.
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled a 3.
12.
Okay, so you get enhanceability to your dex.
Are we rolling
So
stealth?
he
Art?
gets...
Cat's
yes,
grace.
please.
I
Cat's
rolled a
grace.
14.
So advantage on dex checks, and you don't take damage from falls of 20 feet or less for an hour.
I've already got cat's grace.
So do I roll a third time because I have advantage now?
Oh, did you have?
Because I have disadvantage because I'm armored.
Oh
No, it
right.
would just be a straight roll then.
Advantage.
I got a 4 and a 12, so
Oh, you should probably re-roll.
Just re-roll. Just...
15 for 17.
Nice.
I've got 18.
Mini dice.
Oh, that's awesome.
Is it the new
Aren't those
thing now?
Awesome mini dice.
I'm playing with my Ponto dice.
The regular
They're,
size.
they're regular sized in Ponto's hands.
Yeah, that's right.
Pine nuts are just nuts to him.
These nuts.
So you guys move forward from camp, slowly heading upriver towards the bridge. You kind of approach the bridge. Everyone can make a perception check as you guys exit the forest and head east.
It's never investigation.
Big old 7 for smoke.
16.
14.
Okay. You guys are looking around. The wind is just slowly kind of blowing through the valley here and just coming straight down the the 10 trails between the two valleys. As the breeze kind of cuts through, you guys are shivering a little bit, except for you, Maximus, because somehow you're still warm. You look around, just nothing but a little bit of blowing snow. Can't see any animals. No trees fallen. You guys are still on the north side of the river. Are you guys walking across the bridge?
Yeah,
I'd like to go to the side and take a look under the bridge.
I'm invisible.
Okay.
I'll go across the bridge.
Under the bridge.
So you see these footprints appear in the snow as Maximus is crossing the bridge. Because that's all you see of Maximus is just these footprints. Smoke, you kind of get down to the edge of the bridge and kind of look and peer. You just see supports and a little bit of... The river's definitely frozen in parts, just not all the way solid here.
Okay.
Nothing else?
Is there a railing?
Yeah, there's a railing on the bridge. Absolutely. You can fit a cart on this bridge, so the bridge is like at least 12 feet wide.
I'll walk across, crouching down, hoping to blend in with the railing.
Ponto, you just walk.
Yeah. Trudging through the snow, jumping so I can see above it every once in a while.
Like a cat jumping from snow full to snow.
You're bounding. This is Ponto's hunt. It's called bounding through the snow.
Yeah.
Got like a little periscope.
He just lays down
I'm
in
an
this
artificer, I
little...
can make it.
It's like the trash compactor room where the little thing shoots up and just shoots back down. You guys cross the bridge into the other side of the forest. Quiet on this side as well. Eerily quiet.
Go into the woods here? Mm-hmm. Yeah. We'll walk into the woods off the road.
So you get across the road about 50 to 100 feet in. You can see tracks of like wagons running through here. Obviously horses, but no real footprints beside or anything like that. You guys, do you meander to the east of the road or to the west of the road?
I think the west. Mm-hmm. What do you think, Ponto? What does your vast knowledge say?
Yeah.
With vast knowledge and experience. If I remember correctly from minutes ago when we were talking about where these attacks were happening from, I feel like we were told that it was like on the eastern side of the trail coming in. So I think we want to go this side.
Ponto says go to the east side, so we're going to the east side.
Yeah, definitely less ground to cover if you go to the east because there's the river forks there and kind of like divides the forest again.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's more just get off the road, not go deep into the forest, isn't it?
Yeah.
How far off the road are you guys going?
I think 15, 20 feet.
Far enough for Smoke to get lost.
Yeah. Just keep turning left.
So turn around.
We're gonna keep the river to our left.
Oh god. Well, we'll never see those guys again.
The river's on the left, the road's on the right. You can hear the river and you can see the road.
If I go the wrong way, I'll hit the road or the river, so it'll I could end up in the mountains, I guess.
So you guys follow Smoke as he says, "Oh, I think we should go on this side," and Ponto says, "Yeah, just on the east side. I think that's where they said the ambushes were." You guys walking 20 feet.
30 feet inside the forest.
Yeah, just you go like 20 feet inside the line and then you're walking south into the forest more.
Yeah.
So you go about another 20, 30, 40, 50 feet. You guys can make an investigation or perception, your choice.
Smoke got a 6.
23 investigation.
I got a 20.
So both Maximus and Ponto Smoke's like, hey, there's more trees over here. Both Maximus and Ponto, they see signs of like where there's like what are they called, blinds in trees, where people like have
Yeah. And
and they spot like pieces of rope dangling in trees. Like this is probably one of the ambush spots that haven't been set up, but definitely is a viable spot to ambush, as they're just far enough off the road to not be seen, but far enough and high enough that they can see up the road.
So what if we hid just behind that and just started, when they're waiting for someone, we just attack them all?
are you going to wait here all night?
Well, I guess we'll go back and we'll tell the team.
Yeah.
You found the spot. We know to be what to be ready.
You found a spot.
A spot,
You were told that there is multiple points.
Should we investigate the west side of the road there?
Yeah. We're here. Let's
sneak
be
across.
thorough.
So as you guys are leaving the one site, slowly kind of making sure that tracks are not... Oh, I danced around that one. Making sure to not be spotted, hopefully. Everyone needs to make another stealth check.
How long was it for?
An hour.
The rolling is so bad. Smoke rolled an 11.
Don't you have disadvantage because you're wearing heavy armor?
Yeah, he's just rolling it regular.
Oh, flat because you.
Ponto got a 7.
I have advantage because I'm invisible, and it's a good thing because I rolled a natural 1. But with the second roll, I got a 19, and my stealth is +4. So
23, 11, and 7?
7.
So Maximus is being super quiet. Like, he is all over
He's
this.
walking Smoke's footprints.
Yeah, you can see he's like doing he's not following. Smoke is just like, guys, the road's this way. And Ponto behind him is, it's this way. And then literally trips and falls as he hits Maximus and like clank a clang. Smoke turns around and helps him back up. And Maximus says, guys, we're trying to be quiet here. Cross the road.
Hey, Ponto's doing really good. Don't bug Ponto.
okay, what do we see on the
west
side?
So you cross into the west side.
Do you know how to cook?
No. No. I can make a good berry though. You want a good berry? Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Aren't you a vegetarian?
I guess good berry.
What does it look like when Yeti casts good berries? Where did the berries appear?
Where they
Don't
come
tell
up?
us that! That is something we do not want to know.
The berries
Just text the DM where it comes from.
They appear in my hand.
You'll just see me just go like 3 shades of red for Ray's text message.
Have a good berry.
Pull them out of your back pocket.
I
You
put
just hear this little fart.
I cover
look,
my
guys, we
two
got another
hands
one.
together, and I shake them a bit, and green magic pops out, and then I open my hand, and there's 10 berries there.
Have a good berry.
All right,
Okay.
you get a good berry, and I get a good berry.
Do you give any to the Axe Beaks?
There are 5 Axe Beaks?
We brought some food for them.
Yeah, but only 2 days worth of food, I think.
What?
4.
No,
Four.
it's definitely a 2-day journey. We brought enough to come there and back.
Weren't we given not
And
enough
then
food?
staying here. We didn't know.
No, you were given 4 days worth of rations for everything.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah, so we'll just feed them then.
Do you give them like a double portion?
No, I don't give them a good berry if they have proper food.
These are rentals.
I don't change the oil in the rental bird.
Comes back with a dented beak. Doesn't matter.
He'll do a walk around, check out the Axe Beak.
This bird's missing feathers
Duct
underneath.
tape on the beak.
So you guys cross the road to the west side, making a little bit more noise than you guys were hoping for. You kind of slowly peer through the forest as there's clumps of trees. You spot, it definitely looks like to either be a game trail or a small path that's kind of meandering on this side.
Let's go down this path. This is like an old game trail down back in the Rihanna Plateau. It's my accent. I can't speak it in English anymore. I gotta work on that.
So you guys walk to your right about 10-15 feet. And you come to the game trail or whatever trail this is. And you can see it's pretty well trodden. And definitely kind of like narrows down ahead maybe by 100 feet or so.
I wonder if this is the trail where they come from the fort.
Does it seem like there's any other sorts of tracks, like wagons or anything?
You guys can make either a survival check to look for tracks or investigation.
16 for smoke. Survival.
23 investigation.
19 investigation.
Okay, so you guys comb through the area. You spot many footprints here, smaller mostly. Maybe one large size footprints, could be a beast of burden maybe. But definitely all headed west on this trail.
Are they single? Like, are they?
There's
is that a 4 footprints? Like it's a 4-footed animal, or is it all 2 bipedal?
It bipedal from what it looks like.
Okay.
You guys have now spent probably about an hour and a half, closing in on 2 hours.
Can we go west to the edge of the forest to see if the trail keeps going past it? And
Sure.
stop?
Now it's been an hour and a half.
Well, how far along, looking at the map, how far away would that be?
Cold. We don't
It'd
want
probably be about another
Yeah, that's true. That's probably like quite a hike.
half an hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah, Art.
You want to do it?
No.
Yeah.
My invisibility just wore off. I'm going back.
What are the saddles for these Axe Beaks? What are they made out of? What are they kind of like? Are they heavy leather?
They're leather.
Are they?
Heavy leather. But they're remarkably light. Like, you can see that these are quality as you've been around horses for most of your life, Quincy. Being up at the tower and seeing mages coming and going and other people, you've seen saddles and looks like good quality, but remarkably light.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's head back.
Remember this?
So, you guys pushing in farther, or
I think we're going to head back.
Back to camp.
back to camp? Okay.
Visible.
What's everybody's passive perception?
11.
13.
13.
Okay, that's fine. Perfect. Nothing happens.
My passive investigation is 16.
Yeah, passive investigation doesn't help you here. That's fine. You guys get to the road. Do you just follow the road, or do you stay in the tree line?
I think we follow the tree line back up to the river and then...
Well, the road itself has tracks on it, so we're not leaving
Well, I don't know. Is there fresh
distinct
snow?
footprints.
Is it fresh snow on the road? Or will we leave
There
tracks?
is fresh snow on the road, but there's like tracks through it, like cart tracks, and
Yeah.
they're
Yeah, okay.
So if
Beast
we
of
just
burden.
walk up the road, it'll just look like normal travel.
But if there is a scout somewhere out here that we didn't see
It's going to follow us.
or
You'll be
notify,
looking
But
at the road.
whether our footprints are showing or not.
Well, we're in the tree line right now. We should maybe stay in the tree line.
Until we get to the river.
Until we get to the river.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're going to stay in the tree line to the river and then cross the bridge.
All right. You guys head up north through the forest on the west side. Slowly kind of dodging through trees, kind of careful to not break any branches. Looking around, making sure you're hopefully not being tracked.
Quincy and Yeti are setting up a hunting trap outside the camp.
Where are you setting this up?
Thanks for telling us.
Just around the perimeter of the camp in a random location.
Random?
Probably toward the road, I would think, right? That's
Yeah.
what you-
What you should do is spin your eyes, close your eyes, spin around, drop it somewhere, and then walk away with your eyes closed still.
Mike, you want to roll me a D8?
Here we go, random.
Nice shirt.
A 7.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Got it. Thank you.
You're only noticing now?
I'm surprised nobody else wore theirs.
That's
They got more. They got more respect.
That's for Mobius.
We just need to coordinate.
So as you
at least
guys, as
somebody
the
is
three
always
of
wearing
you,
one.
Yeah.
as you guys clear the edge of the forest on the northern side, you peek around. Everyone can make a perception check that's away from camp.
An 8.
Natural 20.
All right.
Natural
Dice
20.
Is going
Ooh,
Yeah,
double natural 20.
Yes.
I
Before
got the other
combat.
spectrum covered.
As you guys exit the forest, both Maximus and Ponto just kind of like just grab onto Smoke. It's just
I'm walking.
they all hold there for a second, just letting the wind kind of roll through the valley as the air over the bridge and over the river. Noise at all. Just looking around as the darkness is starting to set in a bit. You guys get out of the forest, cross the bridge, start heading back towards where you know your guys' Axe Beaks and Yeti and Quincy are.
Well, we don't want to lead them. If there's someone following us, we don't want to lead them back to our secret camp.
Should we go
We just
past
pause.
and double back?
We can either pause on the bridge and see if they approach us, or we can do your go past and double back.
Oh, yeah.
So what are you guys doing?
I say we just pause.
Just pause on the bridge and
Yeah.
just wait for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Wait to see if someone who's tracking us approaches us, or, you know, we're perception check, we're looking back towards where we came from, see if we're being followed.
Casually.
So you stand on the summit of the bridge
Yeah.
and you look around, kind of spotting, seeing, looking for movement, kind of holding your arm up in front of your face to shield you from the wind and the blowing snow a bit. Nothing is seen. Eerily quiet still.
Okay, when we start going, I'm gonna try to slip away and hide under the bridge and just wait.
Okay.
Because we're not that far from camp now. We're maybe a couple 100 feet, kilometer.
Yeah, or maybe like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Tops.
So I'm just gonna hide under the bridge and see if I hear anything above me.
And Ponto and I will head back to camp. And Smoke will be the trailer.
Yeah.
Are you
We're gonna
taking
try
a
and do it when it's, like,
circuitous
blustery.
route? Are you taking the long way around?
No, Ponto and I are gonna go straight back to the camp, and Smoke's gonna see if anybody follows us.
Yeah.
Smoke's gonna smoke them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So Ponto and Maximus, you guys head out off of the bridge.
I'm basically trying to hide under the bridge.
Yeah, so Smoke, you can make another stealth check.
I think. Pretty sure that's.
Can you just hide as a bonus action? Just flat out hide.
That's a 5.
Still an action to hide, like it's still a stealth check.
Yeah, I'm just like, is there a way that Smoke can do this without rolling?
I get under the bridge, I'm sitting on a rafter, and I catch a sliver in my good testicle.
Roll for testicle.
Hey, that's flair.
Maximus and Ponto, you get about 5 minutes away as you hear this cat scream out in pain. And you both stop and you're just like, oh, come on. You just like, keep going.
Are we kind of far enough that the tree line is like partially obstructed from where we are?
Yeah, do we hear him crying in pain, or just he's making noise again?
You just hear this cry go out and then slowly stop.
So, are we far enough away that, like, as I'm looking back, the tree line is, like, obscured by either the bridge or anything else, or is there a clear sight line from the tree?
You can clearly see the bridge still at this point. You haven't entered the woods.
But the tree's on the other side. If we were
the trees on the other side are fully visible to you. You still don't see anything moving.
Yes.
Yeah. I could cast invisibility and try to crawl back and help him.
And by cast invisibility, you mean tunnel?
You hide in the snow.
Your man laughed at Albuquerque.
That's right.
You know,
Bugs Bunny tunnel.
If we can still see the trees and if they're still watching, I'm not doing it. So we'll just continue on.
So you guys stop and pause and kind of look at each other and continue on towards camp.
yeah, we give it a second thought, but then after thinking about it, we say Smoke's on his own and we go back to camp.
He can make more noise if it gets worse. We'll
exactly.
be fine.
Or he's dead.
If he's dead, there's nothing we can do about it.
There's nothing you can do.
So you guys, 5 minutes,
To what? No, I guess
10 minutes of walking go by. You kind of get to the edge of the tree line. Smoke, what are you doing at this point? After kind of settling and kind of like finding a spot where you're kind of like underneath the bridge and not,
I'm just
making
listening.
unnecessary pain.
Yeah, I'm just trying to stay hidden and trying to listen above to see if I hear anyone walking across the bridge.
Oh yeah, make a perception check.
Okay, do I do digital? They're both shitty, so no digital. No, that's not too bad. What's a 12?
Yeah, you're waiting. 5 minutes goes by. 10 minutes goes by. Nothing.
I'm getting cold. I'm going to give it another 5 minutes and then I'll head back.
So in the same 5 minutes that you're now waiting, Maximus and Ponto enter the woods. In 5 minutes of walking inside, you easily spot where your guys' camp is.
So much for hiding it.
Easily
we
spot.
can easily spot it.
You know where it is. You find the camp where you left it.
Don't they have to make a roll?
We'll get there.
This random trap.
So yeah, I'll wait 5 minutes. If nothing happens in that 5 minutes, I'll peek out. Just peek out from under the bridge to see if I see anything, and then before I reveal myself, I'll head back.
You peek out, slowly turn to see if anything's moving on the other side because you didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
You don't see anything.
Do I smell anything? Do I got smell stuff?
You have a smell check?
Smell check. You ain't no Loxodon, boy.
Boy, I say boy.
That's got to be a character in the next campaign.
Foghorn Leghorn?
No, I don't have smell checks.
Okay.
So
So
I
you
don't
don't
see
see
anything.
anything?
I'll climb out and head back.
Yeah, you get out, start walking back. By this time, Ponto and Maximus are just about entering the camp. Ponto and Maximus both roll a d8.
Eight.
3.
Without issue, both Maximus and Ponto walk back to camp.
A D8. That's wild.
That was for where he hid his bear
Oh
trap.
shit!
Yeah.
Oh shit!
You're coming next.
I'm gonna be so fucking scarred up.
It's only a 1 in 8 chance.
All right.
We should put it, once they get back, put it on the path, the walking trail, because that's what someone will follow.
So,
If someone follows behind
as
them.
you guys get to camp,
No, we should put it
do you inform them
here, the
of what's
last
happening?
trees, put it right there, because they'll lock up the path. And
Are you
they'll
guys-
see the camp, and they'll tuck behind a tree? and
Are
they'll
you
step on the
guys
ground.
giving an update to them?
Yeah, we're gonna update the rest of the party. Smoke's on his way. He was just staying behind to cover our tracks.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well,
Swishing my tail back.
be
and forth.
careful out there. There's a trap just outside the door somewhere.
We kind of lost. It's dark, so.
Yeah, we'll have to dig around for it in the morning.
With our tongues.
Yeah. Well, what about Smoke? He's coming back too.
Well, you might find it.
Snap!
That guy's not having a good day.
No, what happened?
You know what? I'm just like, oh, this is hers. I'm just gonna dip it in the snow for a bit.
Right on the D8.
Right on the D.
You realize if you roll a 7, you're not going to have any like hearts left.
Nope. Exactly.
Remember, folks, spay and neuter your animals.
I'm rolling it so everyone can see. It's right on the middle of the table.
Oh my god.
I'm rolling my
Come
D8. See
on,
if I
lucky
have
7.
any children.
Lucky 7.
Oh, 6.
Oh,
That would have been
so
fun.
without issue, he enters the camp. Oh, you guys.
Holy shit.
This is the new long game of my game is how long can we make Smoke have children? And how long will it take him to not have children?
That'll be a whole campaign.
So you guys all make it back safely to
One
camp.
day we'll all go to his home country and we'll come there and there he is with like 20 kids and we're gonna go, wow.
Imagine if you had the other one.
Yeah.
So you guys are all safely back at camp. You guys
We
can
found
talk.
trails. We found hiding blinds and platforms up in the trees and ropes. And a trail that looks like it keeps going to the west through the trees. It might head to the fortress.
Sweet.
We didn't explore it fully.
Alright, so
And we kind of pointed out on the map where we saw everything.
do we take that trail then tomorrow morning?
Or do we set up an ambush for when they come down the trail?
Both. Would they attack every day? We don't really know, do we?
We don't know. I mean, unless we camp. Sit on this spot and
wait.
watch what they're.
I could go on an Axe Beak and just kind of putter around on the bridge
As bait.
as bait.
It's nighttime now.
we don't
No,
wanna-
I'm not saying now.
No.
Why don't we not
No, in the
risk
morning,
the Axe
okay.
Beak? Because that's precious.
I thought it was a rental.
Just risk me.
Well, I mean, you volunteered. The Axe Beak didn't.
So the Axe Beak's a rental, and we don't want to risk it. Or risk me.
Well, you volunteered. The Axe
Yeah, but-
Beak didn't volunteer, right?
Did we put a deposit down on these
But
Axe Beaks?
we don't need an axe beak.
We
If one of us is gone, we don't need one.
no. We were threatened that if we don't bring them back safely, then we get charged for them or
Well, if
something.
I'm dead, I don't care.
What?
If I'm dead, I'm not getting
Yeah,
charged.
but you're the one that volunteered, though.
I'd take an Axe Beak the next day.
Well, we don't need to catch them stealing or
No.
jumping up.
No, we just were trying to thin their ranks by attacking some of them on the road here, rather than all of them in the fortress.
We were also told, though, that we shouldn't attack the fortress directly anyway. Don't engage the entire fortress. I think, right? Go in at night, I think we were told. No?
You were told to eliminate as many, if not all of them.
Oh.
Yeah, we're going to burn the whole thing down.
If we do a trap, though, we got to kill them all. We can't let anyone escape.
Yeah, it'd be better actually to like attack them while they're walking or something and get in behind them.
Get in behind so they can't run back.
Yeah.
So have we located the fortress?
Well, it was pointed out right there.
Marked out.
Or there.
You know the fortress is about there.
Yeah.
At the point of the axe.
I was wondering why smoke was on the map for a minute.
I can't scroll over. Or maybe I can zoom in.
You can minimize your...
We just don't want to spend.
There we go.
If they aren't attacking a cart tonight or tomorrow,
Wasting
we
a
don't
day.
want to waste a day just waiting for them to maybe come.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about the idea of attacking them on the trail is we just walk beside the trail, and if they come by, then we can attack them or something. If we
Alright.
walk slowly, I guess.
We'll deal with it in the morning. I mean, it's time for sleeping.
Yeah.
All right.
Are we like burrowed into the snow like we usually are, or are we?
Just a wall around us.
Yeah, it was only like a foot deep.
We're not fully iglooed this time.
Not full.
Well, Quincy's already been sleeping since these guys left, so probably got a short rest in already.
Did you need some hit dice?
Maximus, I need your help.
What do you need?
Could you help take this sliver out, please?
No. Sliver?
Hey, you did the healing touch before. You saved me. I need some help.
I need your touch.
You're so delicate down there.
Might have to squeeze it to get it out.
Oh God.
Smoke, you need to be more careful.
Ponto opens up the bag of holding and starts rummaging through and pulls out like a pair of like blacksmith tongs. Hands them over to Maximus. Is like if you need.
It's the right tool for the job.
No.
You could make
We can
perfect
just snip them
sliver
off
tweezers.
right now. You know what?
It's a horse hoof.
You might want to heat those up in the fire.
You won't have to worry about ever getting them caught on anything again. We'll just cut them right off.
I think I'll just start licking myself until it comes out.
Till what comes out.
Oh. So bad.
Anyways, I'm giving myself a bath.
Smoke, roll a d20.
Who?
Smoke.
Breath smelled so bad.
It's a 10.
You get the sliver out.
Now it's in my tongue.
You bring it upon yourself.
You got a toothpick.
I got a toothpick down. From where it was, I'm sticking it in my mouth.
Seasoned. A seasoned toothpick.
Well, if I'm licking it, I guess it's not a big deal.
Night falls. You guys have a bit to eat, or what are you doing?
Oh, you know what I could go for, Maximus, is a good berry.
You like those things?
Wow, I'm so hungry.
Well, they have rations.
Smoke.
I like
you
them.
have. You kind of have this shudder when you say good berries because of the last time you ate.
Right.
You don't remember?
Yeah, and then it all comes back to me, and I
Does it put
dig,
two and two together?
I dig into my rations.
He doesn't remember until he eats the
I
next one.
blocked it out.
That's like
The taste
Hey,
brings
no.
back memories.
It goes down and then the stomach goes. And he's like, oh.
Especially now, I don't need anything down there.
Hey, Smoke, what's that over there?
Where?
I'm gonna,
Smoke turns.
I'm gonna slide a hand of Goodberry into his ration. I'm not good at it.
Okay.
See how this goes.
You can
I
slide
do
a hand.
no,
No, you're passive.
Passive
is
is 11.
11.
He's probably going to use an inspiration just for this shit.
I don't have an inspiration to use.
I'll give you a lucky.
Oh,
You can't give them out.
Can I give myself a guidance on this?
too late. Should have said it.
I mean,
Yeah, okay, I should have said it first. Where is this? Sleight of hand. I got 11, so you,
meet or
you
beat.
win. You win.
I look at it and I just pick it up.
you kind of like,
You want to this?
I don't. Ugh, I only eat them if I have to. I don't really like them.
I'll bring one over to an Axe Beak.
I already fed them. They don't need it.
Well,
gonna
this
get the
this one,
shits.
I'm giving it to mine because he really likes me.
He's gonna run like
Now he's
hell.
gonna.
He's gonna have to run.
He's gonna leave a streak everywhere he goes. He can never run away from me. I know how to find him.
the Axe Beak equally eats up this good berry.
Right, that's a good boy.
It kind of like, then it kind of settles back in.
I'll give him a little scritch on the back of the neck.
Yeah.
He's gonna be lethargic tomorrow because he ate too much.
Remember the guy said at the stables that certain things you're not supposed to do, like otherwise they'll like snap at you.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, we were supposed to relay that to everyone else, and
Yeah,
we
that's
didn't.
right. We didn't. I'm standing off to like beside the neck and putting my arm and hand in.
You
front
just kind of like throw it in front of it and kind of like
Yeah.
it eats it and then you go.
while it's
and
eating,
pet
I'm scritching it.
it. Yeah. You guys settle in for an evening. Are we taking a watch, or are you guys
I'll
just?
take them. The first watch. Since you guys adventured forth.
I'm tired. I need to sleep.
Okay.
She's scooping some snow, kind of like waddling it into a
Okay,
central
watch, boys.
area.
Awesome.
Building my donut, my snow
Yep.
donut.
Your snow nut.
So we're gonna go Yeti, Ponto, and Maximus for the watches. Did we lose
Okay.
him? Okay.
As the rest of the party slowly falls asleep, as the Arctic air seems to chill, as the fire is still crackling. I'm assuming you guys made a fire.
Yeah.
Create
bonfire.
Yeah. It's crackling and giving you warmth, kind of cutting some of that frigid air. You can see Maximus is just kind of like sprawled underneath some blankets, kind of sleeping haphazardly, and you're like staring at him, yet thinking he's like half Goliath or something, whereas Smoke is just shivering. It's trying to get as close to the fire as possible. And Quincy is kind of like all balled up in like inside his sleeping bag, and like there's no features being shown from Quincy or Ponto for that. As the night progresses, the wind keeps blowing a bit as the snow starts to fall in the evening. Are you doing anything during your watch?
Nope. Just making sure the birds are safe and the boys are safe. And that's it.
Okay, you can make a perception.
That is, I want to say 14.
Perfect. Okay. So as your watch progresses, kind of halfway through, you can hear the faint, just ever so slightly, little, just like a slight crunch of snow. Just slightly. And you kind of turning your head to just kind of get a better like pick up of where this is coming from, but it's fairly consistent at this point. You stand up and kind of just like you're looking out.
But prepare to wake up Smoke. I go next to beside Smoke.
You're gonna kick him in the nutshell, wake him up.
No. He's the strongest of us, so he needs to be awake first if anyone's getting woken up.
I'll get him up quick.
You can put me out of commission quick.
As you're just standing there, slowly moving your eyes back and forth between the trees, you can hear the sound. It's steady. It's footfalls. It's more than one, and you're slowly, but it's not like they're menacing. It's not like they're trying to hide. It's just persistent.
I'm gonna start shaking people awake and put my finger over my mouth in the just and then I'm gonna give the hand signal if I can hear something, and I'm gonna wake everyone up, or as many as I can.
I'm going to slowly pull out my greatsword.
Try and be as quiet as I can, so I'll do a stealth for that.
Sure, yeah.
Is there any D8s being rolled?
That's a 10.
Okay. So your deep, like bassy voices, guys, quiet. There's something.
No, I'm using the hand signals.
No, I know. I was just shitting you.
Floppy.
We're good for D8s. Thank you.
If I manage to get everyone up, then I'll say. Then I'll just head toward the sound.
Yeah, I'm gonna join Yeti and walk right next to him, or right behind him.
You guys, as Yeti is rousing everyone, and this non-verbal communication is going on. Everyone's kind of focused, awake. And all of your senses are heightened as like adrenaline starts to kick in. And you guys, Yeti and Smoke, both turn around, and plain as day in front of you, there is a pair of figures slowly walking right at your camp. Slowly,
I would like to
not menacing.
I would like to silently rage.
I'm so mad.
Steam starts coming out of your ears.
That's right. Alt Wanderer.
And you can see that they hear the message, and one hand goes up, and you hear a very soft spoken voice don't be afraid. It's come just bearing a message. We mean you no harm and no ill will, as both of their hands go up.
Okay. Approach.
I'm going to look around in case we're being ambushed from another.
You can tell that these two figures, they're like regular humanoid size, slender.
Quincy's gonna cast Detect Thoughts.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Good. What's the range on that?
I think it's 30 feet.
So they're outside of your range still.
I'm going to ask them to put their weapons down and approach.
30 feet, yeah.
So as you do open up your mind, Quincy, almost like another entity inside you is gifting you with knowledge that's not yours. Your consciousness expands out, and you slowly kind of feel the tension of the group, of like the adrenaline from Smoke and the caution from Yeti and nervousness from Ponto and Maximus as they're unsure of what's coming and going. And they're like, honestly, we mean you no harm. May we join you at your fire here?
Who do you speak for?
We speak for the one who controls this place.
And what name is that?
And they both kind of bow and from the Frostmaiden herself.
The Frostmaiden?
The Frostmaiden?
What the frost? Alright, come to the fire.
Yeah, come to the fire, yeah.
As a pair of very slender female elves walk into your vision of firelight flicking, you can see cloaks of white on their shoulders, mottled gray pants. No real weapons around them. Both of them carry staffs. White pouches, white boots, scarves in their hair, and like scarves around their neck, almost to be perfectly unseen in this tundra. They approach the group, standing an easy 20 feet out. At this point, Quincy, this sense of your consciousness expanding out.
I'm ready to spring forward on him.
You feel the slow, cold grip of thoughts that are not your own. Peaceful thoughts, gentle thoughts. Ones that just mean you no harm. Just surface thoughts. They've come to give you a message, to wish you the best of luck.
Who's the Frostmaiden?
And they both kind of stare at each other, and you know who she is. She is the one that makes this place safe. She is keeping the winter here for the betterment of us all.
What is your message?
As they step another 10 feet closer, you can see their eyes are like bright blue, like crystal clear blue.
I don't like
Just
it.
pale faces.
Did they look the same as that guy that we knocked off the mountain? With the glowing blue eyes?
They look eerily similar, but not quite.
They are.
White Walkers.
Yeah, they're.
I've got like 30 seconds left of rage in me.
Rage only lasts if you attack or get hit every round.
Yeah, but
Every 6 seconds you've got to. If you've raged, no, you've got 6 seconds to attack or get hit.
Don't worry about it. They seem friendly.
Yeah.
As a bonus action, enter rage for up to 1 minute. Okay,
Cool your nuts!
Cool, you're nuts.
Would you like to sit around the fire with us, strange frost people?
It's fine. We've just come bearing you a message. The Frostmaiden herself says I have seen your deeds, stopping my agents and thwarting some of my plans. I see more than your small vision. Your help will hinder me and some of the things I need to do, but it will not stop me. Peace be to you and your folk in this group. I know you think you are doing good for these people, but what I will accomplish will save me and my people. And if the townsfolk survive, good. They will be saved as well.
Do the goblins up in the fort serve you? And the Frostmaiden?
Those fools serve no one but themselves.
Any good advice to take them out?
Be quiet about it. There is a few.
Do you know how many?
More than there is you here.
How can we talk to you again if we would like to?
Don't worry. We'll find you.
What What's the Frostmaiden supposed to be protecting us from?
That is her plans and hers alone. We were just given the message to tell you.
That's pretty big.
If we want to come and meet her, where should we go?
You should be so fortunate to meet her.
Do I
Hope you would have a little bit more reverence.
Do I read any thoughts when he says that?
You definitely get a little bit of flash of anger and some the menacing thoughts roll through their mind as like the lack of reverence that you guys are showing.
We're not from these parts, so we really don't know the Frostmaiden.
Moke, you wouldn't know any of that information. Just Quincy would.
Oh, okay.
A single female steps forward and says, "Just so you know, we do mean you no harm." And she pulls her hand behind her back, moves around for a second and pulls out a pouch and puts it on the ground. To show that we mean you no harm, we have left you a gift.
Thank you.
Is it cursed?
No. It is a peculiar moss that grows on the backside of some of the fun animals that are not so well seen here.
Interesting. It's ass moss.
If you eat it, it will give you an advantage for a while.
on hiding or
Fighting. As you guys know, you're heading up to there. We thought we would maybe stop and give you some aid.
does it give you osmosis?
No, old man. They kind of both smile, like,
Yeti, you should give me good berry. Do it. Give me good berry.
I'm sure they're capable of such magics
No,
themselves.
they would really like your good berries.
I will offer each of you a good berry should you want some food.
kind of you, but we do not require any sustenance, as the Frostmaiden gives us what we need.
Have you met the Frostmaiden? Are you
They
dead?
both just kind of smile and stare at you as you say that. The one that stayed behind kind of lifts her staff and kind of just like drops it into the snow, and kind of this little poof, this circle just like grows and grows, and this column of like light shoots up and pierces through the sky.
That's great for our hiding spot.
Thanks for all your help.
Just so you know, we do mean we are from the Frostmaiden herself. As a parting gift, we will let you know the fortress is not as what it seems. The halls there scream at night. Be warned.
Oh,
Till we meet again.
what do we call you?
Adventurers. I am Astrid, and this is Hilda.
Astrid and Hilda. Should I categorize you as enemies or allies? I'm gonna go
In
for
this
allies.
sense, we are neutral. We have no love for that group up there.
Do they seem like
That's
they're
why we are here. Pardon?
Do they seem like they're undead?
They're talking very slowly. Their breath doesn't show any like moisture in the air. They're like very pale, bright blue eyes. You have any ability that would like sense them to be undead?
Well, I asked them if they were undead.
Are you undead?
No, they're not.
So you can die.
So you ask them, and then you read their mind to see if what they're saying.
That's exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
You kind of just almost like a little snicker and like sarcasm as if they knew that's what you were going to ask them. No, we are not.
I don't
And then
think
Smoke says, so you can die, and they will reply, well, everyone will die at some point.
Even the Frostmaiden?
I do not speak for her. I just come with the message.
we appreciate your help.
Can we
Careful.
send the message back to the Frostmaiden? Can you like take a message to the Frostmaiden for us?
You would like to send the Frostmaiden a message.
Yeah, 25 words or less, or
Don't want to waste our time.
Do you have the capabilities to do that?
no, I'll send it back with you. You're the messenger.
You would like me to pass along a message.
Well, sure. This goes both ways, right? She's sending us a message. We're sending back her a message.
Are you trying to sell her on a concert?
Oh God! Why did you tell him that?
Are you looking for a
Music.
sponsorship for Frozen Man?
Yeah.
Sponsored by the Frostmaiden.
They kind of both sigh, and we will deem your message necessary. If not, it will stay here.
Could you fill out this little card?
Come to my show. Rate and review. Give me a thumbs up.
Even the gods like him.
Number one in the Frostmaiden's book.
Why did you guys decide to come to us? We've not fought against the Frostmaiden or thought
To our knowledge.
about the Frostmaiden really. She seems beyond our capabilities.
Not to our knowledge.
Well, there was people in your way that were working with us, doing some things we had asked.
Those people on the mountaintops. They look like you.
With the flashlight eyeballs.
Yeah, is that it? Who we
Can your
interfered with?
Can your eyes light up like flashlights too?
What's a flashlight?
Like lanterns?
They kind of just peacefully stare at your group. If there's anything else, be
Just a
warned and be
message.
careful.
We didn't intentionally interfere with the Frostmaiden in any way we know of. Just
Just
so
defended
you know.
ourselves from a strange creature.
Yeah, we were, I think,
Attacked, yeah.
So
But we killed it pretty easily.
I'm a big fan of Frost, to be honest with you.
And they say, stay safe and stay warm. And they
Thank
go
you,
to
you
kind of
too.
like leave as they kind of like back up facing your group for 10, 15 feet and then turn around and
Happy day to you.
leave your group.
Well, that was interesting.
What the fuck was up with that?
I think Astrid's into me.
You have a stalker.
You're probably Max against his groupies.
You can double a date. I can take Helga.
So there's this pouch on the snow. You guys are standing ready in your camp.
Yet you grew up here.
They roll a
You've seen
D8 when
anybody
they
like
left
that
again?
before?
Never crossed paths with anything like that, no?
Nope, still no sign of damage.
I'll go up and not touch the pouch, but maybe sniff it.
Sure, if you want to walk out, you can roll a d8 as well.
Oh shit!
They left the pouch outside the camp? I thought it was right by the fire.
Oh, I thought they approached.
No,
8 feet away or something?
20 feet.
they were like 10, 15 feet away.
I'll
So
pick up
Smoke
the
walks
pouch
out.
at Mage Hand.
After he goes
But
out.
wait for him to walk
Yeah,
out
wait
first.
for him, yeah.
As soon as he gets close to it, I'll move it away from him another 10
Oh yeah, and I just keep following.
yeah.
Over there!
Keep rolling a D8.
Like a cat out with a
An
stick.
8. And then I remember. Oh shit!
No one told you about the trap.
Oh yeah, right.
Watch out! There's a
You
trap
just-
out there somewhere.
and
So you're at
poach
you're
moves?
at the there. You're at the pouch.
The poach moves as I try to grab it. I take out my sword and I hack at the poach.
No.
I think it's cursed.
I thought it was moss. What? There's
Yeah.
2 different things here?
No,
or-
it's a bag of.
There's a pouch with moss inside it.
Oh, okay.
This thing is alive. I got to kill it.
I mean, Quincy's mage hand is visible.
No, it's
Yeah.
invisible.
It's invisible.
Only if you're an arcane trickster.
No, it's a.
He's a
Oh, you got a special mage
weird
hand?
sorcerer guy. Yeah.
I got a psionic mage hand from. I took the feet.
Oh,
Oh, it's from the thing inside your mind.
that's the
Yes.
the shovey feet.
Telekinesis.
Telekinesis, yeah.
I just attack it because I think it's the
You
cursed
learn your
one.
mage hand and you make a mage hand invisible. You can also attempt to shove creatures with your mind.
I swing at it with my sword.
Do
You
it!
swing at it, and poof! It goes in the snow as the bag just tumbles out of the way. Do you swing again?
It's moving. We can't trust it.
I moved it, you idiot.
What? I'm trying to pick it up. Why'd you make me go all the way out here? I go walk towards it again.
He's just baiting you in the right direction.
I guess I roll another d8.
Yeah.
Jeez.
4.
Oh god.
I reach down for it.
Grab it.
I grab it. Head back.
Mm-hmm.
In a straight line.
Follow your tracks back, or do you?
I just go straight back because I don't know.
No, I just yelled, "Watch out! There's a trap out there."
Oh, I stop. I follow my tracks back then.
Yeah.
You walk back into the camp.
Yep. The way I came.
Yep.
I'll hand it to. You wanted this,
No, I grab
Quincy.
it.
You
Yeah, I
wanted
grab
this.
it.
You tell me what it is.
I open it up. Do I recognize the moss?
It's a weird looking moss that you've never seen, Quincy. You can roll. Actually, Quincy, roll a history check.
I see 1 digit.
Yeah, it's a
You
single
just
digit.
don't go above 2 digits.
Minus
It's all
1.
just 4.
Yeah, it's-
Minus 1, so 4.
No, you don't know what it is.
Does it look like a natural type moss or something more magical?
Do you have a way of discerning if it's magical?
Can I?
No, just like, do I think it looks like something natural that I've seen before or something?
You would know the local moss, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but she said
It looks unusually large.
I'm going to smell it.
Can I cast Identify on it?
No, wait, just let this happen.
Yeah. Hey, I almost got trapped 3 times for this.
No, go ahead.
Quincy, you
Smell it.
sniff, and it's like very peaty and dense. Like,
peaty,
Petey.
like a good scotch.
This is
Like a troll's ass.
this moss is called Bowmore. It's a good 12-year-old moss.
Quincy, you know anything about this stuff? You're not talking to yourself.
Quincy says what?
He's lost it. He's finally lost it.
Quincy, you should go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. Catch it as it falls out of his hand as he falls asleep standing up. I'll hold the mouse and cast Identify on it.
so you take a minute to cast it, or are you going the long version?
It's in the middle of the night, so I'm just gonna cast a minute I'm gonna use the minute.
So yeah, Ponto sits down, pulls out his focus, and sits there for a minute, and then just kind of you see kind of like the arcane magic from Ponto kind of envelop it, and Ponto, you learned that this moss is called mammoth moss.
Mammoth moss.
And there's about 2 pinches worth in here.
Okay.
You know that if somebody eats it, they will grow tusks.
What?
Well, I think someone should know how to play an elephant before anyone eats that. An elephant.
Does it seem like it's a permanent thing, or this is going to be a...
For an uncertain amount of hours.
Mm-hmm.
Was it supposed to be for stealth?
I
No,
think she just said it might help you.
you just said advantage.
Oh.
It's...
Give you an advantage.
And as I'm I have my tools out, and this energy is coming off of it, and I'm getting an understanding of it. This is the weirdest magical moss I've ever
What's it do?
seen. It's weird because maybe I did this wrong, but I think that this moss came off of a mammoth, and if you eat it, you're gonna grow tusks.
Do the tusks scale to the size of the person, Ponto?
He does not have that magical knowledge.
It's hard to say.
Fall over the weight of the
It would be ridiculous if the tusks were the same size for Yeti and for me. They're
magical, right?
It must scale.
You should eat it.
I'm not growing tusks.
Yeah, I thought you liked tusk. It's like tusk love.
What are you talking about?
I thought you always had a tusk love to want tusks.
What are you?
Yep.
You need to go to sleep
asterisk.
too.
Yeah, I do.
What's over here? We already got a kite called Asterix. Something to do with Perlu and Asterix.
Astrid.
Oh, Astrid.
Astrid and Hilda.
Okay. Because there was an
H-I-D-A. Astrid and Hilda.
Right. Yeah.
So, the weird maybe dead elves gave us weird moss. Said it was an advantage that you could grow tusks. So.
It comes from
Seems
the
cool.
ass of a creature.
Well, they said back, not backside. But
Well, we don't-
I suppose it could be
Moss
ass
grows
moss.
in the shade, doesn't it?
What if we
So you've got dick moss is what you've got.
Dick moss? What if we fed one of the Axe Beaks and we just charged with the tusk, just charge into people?
Double lance.
Yeah, it'd be like lancing.
But these are rentals. You're not supposed to modify.
Yeah. That is true.
Joust.
It's like putting a turbo on a rental car.
It's like Joust.
Yeah, that's right. I love that game.
You literally talked about this last session.
Yep.
I know,
Did
that's
it?
why I said it.
Yeah.
And now we can.
So you know that you grow massive tusks, just protruding out like mammoths. You know that if you charged at someone and had them and hit them with it, it would probably do some damage.
Is this tusk growth altered by confinement space?
What?
No, it is a magical growth that comes off of the
A lot
person.
of magical spells, if you grow in size or whatever, it states that it won't happen if you're in a confined space. But if you fed it to someone and they were in a confined space, they would be stuck.
So
So you're gonna wait till I go
So
to
we
the
can put
outhouse?
you in a gimp mask, and then we can.
Smoke, you're gonna ride the white lightning.
So I wonder if my incisors would just kind of curl out then. My fangs.
We'll see. When you try it tomorrow.
If it was me, I think it'd be pretty cool.
Well, give it a try tomorrow. Not tonight. We don't need those tonight.
I need to sleep tonight.
All right, let's
Okay,
get
well,
back
I
to
guess.
bed.
Sorry that I woke you guys. I guess.
Hey, better
Although-
safe than sorry.
It was good for everyone to see that.
I
suppose.
got all mad for nothing.
Did you?
Yeah, I got
You were
kind
so
of mad.
quiet
there.
though.
I was internal rage.
You did a good job at holding it back.
Yeah, just trembling.
All right. Well, I'll go back.
So
to
the
my
party
watch.
falls back asleep slowly, crawling back into their now cold blankets.
That was pretty easy. That's concerning.
Well, also we just had a beacon lit up right beside us too. So
You guys look back up.
You want to move camp?
no, but
If you guys look back up, sky's clouded back in.
right.
They beamed to the mothership.
It was temporary, but
They brought in the clouds because we had good weather.
The clouds are always there. You have never seen direct sunlight ever.
Oh, it was just more we had less wind, I guess.
More of like a show of power, like they can control the weather from the grace of the Frostmaiden.
Well, maybe that'll scare the goblins. I think that we did it.
Yeah.
So everyone falls back asleep.
this camp, it looks like it's up against the side of a mountain. I wonder if we could bring an avalanche down on them.
Stick out the supports. I thought it was at the top of the mountain.
You know the camp is in the mountains.
Hard to start an avalanche without being caught in it, though. It's a good idea, though. Oh, the camp just moved.
No, I realized Mike was like, it was like a little off.
Smoke's asleep.
I finished my watch, or keep my watch going. Oh, I'm gonna.
So you finish your watch without anything else happening. Go over to
Pick up
Ponto
Mr.
and
Ponto.
Good half.
All clear, Mr. Good Half. For the second half of my watch.
That's good. Hopefully it's not exciting for me either.
I'm sure it'll be fine. That beacon wouldn't have attracted anyone.
No, it's the worst that can happen.
I go to sleep.
Ponto, your watch starts with quiet wind through the trees, light snow still falling. Anything particular you'd like to do?
That's pretty good.
I'll do a lap around the Axe Beaks and make sure that they're all still where they should be, that there's no action around there.
Mm-hmm.
Go back towards the camp, the fire, and just kind of bundle up close to the fire, and I'll take off my van brace and start tinkering around with it a little bit. Pull a couple pieces of paper out, unfold them, read through them, fold them back up, tuck them back in.
Don't tink, tink, tink all through the night.
No. It's been a long day. And yeah, just
Anything in particular that you're trying to do with your van brace?
no, just
You could boil water in that,
without like working on it. Just making it a little bit pliable, molding it
Mm-hmm.
to the arm, just making sure that everything is fitting the way as it should be.
Okay.
The constant building, rebuilding, and
Get a cast iron.
working it.
Yeah, fair enough. You can make a perception check as you're kind of doing your laps and as you're working on your van brace.
It is an 18.
Quiet night. eerily quiet, just as it was in the forest as it is now.
I'm good. You don't have to put up with me. They'll be on the cold. You and me are always cold. They're always
Your watch goes by, uneventful.
I'll walk over and gently sort of nudge Maximus's leg. Maximus.
Already? Oh, I feel like I just went to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was weird, right?
That was trippy.
Like, 2 had to have been dead elven women.
Why do you think they gotta be dead just because they were into me?
Icy
You're
blue eyes.
We're having a conversation about you while you're sleeping.
They're trying to have a serious D&D game.
She's got oral Frostmaiden eyes.
That was weird, right? Like,
Yeah, that was really weird.
That could be a new song. She's got oral Frostmaiden eyes.
You're asleep.
He's humming that while he's sleeping, though.
I'm in your
Little Betty
dreams.
Davis while he's
That's
sleeping.
right. I'm singing it in my sleep.
They're like, they're not just messengers. They're like, the hands and feet of the Frostmaiden.
I laugh in my sleep.
The ass and waddle of the Frostmaiden.
They're the henchmen.
it's sort of what I was getting the feeling of.
We
too.
come bearing ass moss.
So we're putting the ass moss in with Quincy's morning Goodberry, right?
Yep. A little tussle.
You can have it.
We'll put them,
little tussle up for
on
you.
the shield,
I don't
and we'll
have it.
just use them as a battering ram to get through the gates of the Goblin Fortress.
Launch you down the mountain.
I think
haven't had this big a one since I last blew pill.
that'll be a good thing for
These guys talk way too much in their sleep. They must be having weird dreams. But you weren't okay with that?
No, if they're coming in peace, and yet they're the ones who work for the one who is enslaving this whole the North in winter. The winter is so unbearable that it's killing people, and people can't survive, and all the fuel and wood and
They didn't seem to care too much when they said that if the people of 10 Towns survived,
no,
that would be all right.
and if
But
the people
war was happening anyways.
and the people of the 10 Towns are like worshiping the Frostmaiden who oppresses them.
It's really... We have to figure out... I don't think that it was just the one that we fought up on the mountain that sort of irritated her and messed up some of her plans, I guess, but...
It sounds like the Frostmaiden has people. Like there are a whole bunch of these frost people.
Torga's guy had to have been one of them.
Oh
too.
yes, totally.
So are we pissing off the Frostmaiden? And that's
By
why
killing the guys with blue eyes.
And that's why Torga's coming after us too?
Maybe Torga is working for them. I think Torga is a different thing. I think the goblins are a different thing, but ultimately the Frostmaiden is oppressing this whole valley. I mean, if we want to free all the people from this oppression of winter, we're gonna have to take on the Frostmaiden, but she's got some powerful friends. In the meantime, Just take one day at a time and take out these goblins, and it's easy street.
Well, we'll keep on messing with their plans, I guess, but I don't necessarily want to associate with them if they keep popping up like that.
No, I don't see how they come in peace and they offer us gifts. I think they're just spying on us.
Yeah.
They're just trying to assess our power level. Make sure that we don't...
Hey, we're trying to sleep over here. Shut up.
Oh. Sorry. Things got a little intense there.
I'm so sorry that we were having a chat instead of actively waking everybody up.
All right, Ponto, you get some sleep. I got it from here.
Nothing's really going on. It's been a quiet night, so hopefully it's the same for you.
All right, I will do a perimeter sweep, and I got my longbow locked and loaded.
And then you go back to sleep, which Maximus would normally do.
No. This is
Maximus is growing.
Yeah. Maximus
Personal growth.
he is warm. I'm fine.
He's paranoid.
Okay, I'll walk around. I'll check on the Axe Beaks. I'll look back towards the bridge.
Yeah, nothing. Well, actually, you should make a perception check at this point.
All right. Perception's dirty 20.
The snow is gently falling still as things are starting to brighten up just a little bit. No sign of anybody on the bridge.
Okay.
It's pretty hard to see from inside your camp, just to see through all the trees. But you don't think you saw anybody there.
Okay, well. I'm going to stay within our camp.
Okay, good. You don't have to roll a d8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you check on the Axe Beaks. They're all kind of bundled together. People sleeping against them just to try and stay warm and use some of their heat. But they've kind of got like little piles of snow on top of them.
It's like a puppy pile.
No, like they're kind of like sleeping in a ring around you guys. You guys have kind of slept kind of into them to try and share body heat.
Or spooning.
Nothing happening as your watch goes by, Maximus. Quiet. Just as quiet as yesterday down here.
Not even birds or
No birds.
Squirrels
No.
or
Nothing.
rabbits.
It's eerie, Maximus. You would almost like wish that something would sound normal, like some birds or some wildlife or anything. Nothing.
Okay, well,
Nothing but wind going through tree branches, moving
I'll
some snow.
stoke the fire. I mean, I don't have the bonfire cantrip, but now that there's a fire going, I'll keep stoking.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys would have prepped and got bits of woods and twigs that can be burnt and to keep it going. Your watch goes by, Maximus. As everyone awakes and kind of stretches as the new day starts, you can all press the long rest button and get all the necessary benefits of a long rest done. Axe Beaks kind of shake as everyone starts to wake up, as they kind of move around and kind of stomp and brush off the snow. Yeti, you probably walk over with Smoke and kind of like get them cleaned off and kind of put the blanket back down, and then the saddle and strap it back on so it's sitting properly.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, I'll start preparing some breakfast over the fire, and I'll wake the guys. And as everyone wakes up and gathers around the fire to kind of warm themselves in the morning, I'll say, guys, when what you do makes a difference, you have to decide what kind of a difference you want to make. Just remember that, guys, because what you do makes a difference.
I think the moss that they gave me made a difference. I kind of like this Frostmaiden now. She seems good.
I'll use my inspiring leader to give everybody 10 hit points.
Yeah.
8.
It's getting bigger.
Is it 8 or 10?
It's 8.
So you guys make a bit of food in the morning. Feed the Axe Beaks as they're waiting kind of to be eating. Raid.
Yep.
Start the day.
So the plan is follow the trail, sneak beside the trail. What's the plan? First, check the blinds, I guess, that you guys found.
Check the blinds?
Yeah.
Oh, across the river.
Yeah.
First,
we
we gotta find that hunting trap that you buried in the snow.
Oh, Quincy's gonna dig through the snow with his mage hand.
Okay, Quincy, roll a d8.
5.
You don't find it.
I'll just keep scanning back and forth with my mage hand.
Okay. Yeah, roll another d8.
A mage hand detector?
A 1.
Still don't find it.
Just gonna lounge a little bit while this happens.
You need a 7.
4.
Quincy, maybe you just lost it. Maybe
5 minutes goes by.
I'll try to help you, and I'll whip it out, and I'll just start peeing all over the snow. And...
Whip it.
3. You roll. See if you get a pea shot.
7.
He's right on it.
Ironically, Smoke just pulls it out and kind of shuffles his loincloth to the side and lets out
Leon
this
pee is very heavy.
stinky urine as his smells of blood and weird funk from yesterday. This trap appears.
Yeah, I gotta like break off the icicles as it comes out.
Piss and ice cubes.
Snap. I'll go pick it up and hand it back to Quincy and shake it a little bit. There you go. No. I'll drop it at his feet. I can't take it, honestly. It's all yours, Quincy. You should be used to stuff that's full of pee.
Prestidigitation.
So you guys are ready to start your journey.
Yeah.
Second day ahead of you.
Let's go.
You guys mount up.
Make our plans on the road. What do we want to do?
Are we on our Axe Beaks?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You guys
Let's go back over the river.
Am I gonna be
What's the order?
Oh. Well, it's early enough in the morning. They probably wouldn't be here yet. Maybe. I don't know.
Or so either we get there before them and then we wait, or we just go.
But I'm saying like maybe I could draw them down the trail and then you guys get behind them and then I'll come from the front.
You should take some of that moss. One use of it because it helps you charge. Right?
I'll take one pinch. Everyone's okay with that?
Mm-hmm.
I think you're the most likely one to need a charge.
I'll take a pinch.
When I'm charging,
I'm pretty up
I'll
close
give
with
you-
people.
I'll give you the bag. So. If
Oh, okay.
You've got both pinches.
I've got 2 pinches.
You charge into stuff now, right?
I don't want time. masks.
No. What?
They'd be toothpicks for him.
I worked really hard on this helmet, and I don't want it.
Okay.
Cut some holes in it.
You're a frontline.
It's not the modifications.
The horny
that I
helm?
wanna-
The horny helm.
Did you
All right.
get good armor now?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're a frontline guy now.
I can be.
If you
He can be until he goes invisible.
Is there an actual?
No,
Okay.
you can put in your notes a pinch of mammoth moss.
2 pinches.
Yeah, was it 2?
Yes, it was 2 pinches.
Okay.
2 doses or pinches.
Right.
2 hits.
2 hits.
That's an appropriate terminology as well.
Now, is he supposed to eat it, or like, is he supposed to
You
smoke
have
it?
to eat it.
Smoke it. Yeah, he's got to smoke it.
Oh, it is in D&D Beyond. Custom.
Was there some rollies in the bag or what?
Yeah.
It says I also get a thick pelt. I don't know if that's true.
we don't know what
We'll
it
find
is.
out.
But this is something some guy made, so I don't know if it's the same thing.
I'll look it up as well.
Okay, so we send Smoke ahead, and if he's loud and noisy, maybe he can draw them out, and then we all sneak behind him and get a pincer move.
So maybe I'll
so
leave after you guys, and I'll just wait, mull around on the bridge. You guys sneak up the trail.
So you're gonna do this at the blinds right away? Is that the plan, to make sure there's nobody there right away?
Why
Or
don't
where are you
you
doing
go
this?
first? And we'll sneak around after.
Because you'll be dead by the time
Do you want me to go past the bridge?
Yeah,
So just go down the road,
yeah.
Go down the road. Don't
real
kill the
nice
Axe
and
Beaks.
slow.
Yeah,
Okay.
if we go
Whistling.
first,
Betty Davis eyes as you
You've
go.
got oral frostmaiden knives, black iron blades.
You go down the road. We'll go to where we saw where they might set up.
Okay. Should you go first?
No, we'll go at the same time.
So I'm going down, and then I'm followed by a couple people, and they're probably watching us all, and then you guys split off, and I keep going straight.
If they're watching us over the bridge, they're going to see us go over the bridge and go into the woods, whether we're together or not.
But I'm just saying, if I go first, they see me on the bridge. Maybe they'll
We
come
were
down
traveling for almost an hour to get to the point where we saw the blinds.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we're going to walk down the road. You're going to go down the road.
And you
we're
go
going to
in the
go
woods.
into the woods.
Okay.
If they're set up there, we'll deal with it. If they aren't, we'll stop somewhere around where it is. We'll meet you up on the woods, and then we'll take that trail going down.
Okay.
okay, so we're moving forward together. Smoke's first.
We're
But
going.
all
We're,
going together.
we're leaving the camp. We're splitting up at the bridge.
I'm staying on the road. You guys are splitting on either side.
We're checking the point where we saw where they could set up.
Right.
I'll go with you.
And then there's another one on the other
There's
side.
no reason really just to have you by yourself, right?
Sure.
I don't do sneak.
We can chat and be loud.
Yeah. Yeah, do that.
I'll go with you.
Okay.
Are you guys going on both sides of it and checking on
yeah,
both sides?
first we go to the bridge.
Okay.
And we'll just see what we see from there.
And you guys take off. Okay. We're heading to the bridge.
Okay,
On our Axe
you head to the bridge.
And
Nobody, no fresh tracks across the bridge.
Do we see anything from the bridge?
Whoever would like to try and see something should make a perception check.
I will perceive.
Let's see.
Ooh.
Eeny, miny.
Oof.
Oh, let's go with the big.
I don't see anything.
Perception or investigation or
No,
I
just
got
perception.
I got a dirty 20.
14.
dirty.
I got a
20.
crit.
Yay!
You guys take a moment.
So 21.
Again, still falling snow, wind through the valley, eerily quiet. Your trees kind of gently moving.
I don't see anybody. Maybe it's time for you guys to head into the woods.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the east side of the road to where I saw the ambush blinds before.
Yep.
And Ponto, you can take Quincy to the west side.
West side.
Represent.
Over the bridge.
West side,
To the
boy.
west side.
So we're on either side of the road, and we're gonna try and
Yep.
keep pace with Smoke and Yeti. that
And we're
are
just
being
going to be
noisy.
singing and chatting and
Moving slow.
moving slow, making a lot
Looking
of noise.
drunk. Pretending we're drunk.
Yeah,
We're
just,
just
"Whoa!"
staggering
drunk.
home.
Drunk songs.
Easy
Okay.
pickings. Oh, we made so much money yesterday.
Yeah.
I'll fall off. I'll fall off the Axe Beak accidentally and try to climb up back on. Like, oh,
Sure. The both of you can make a performance check.
this is not gonna be good.
No.
You gotta sell it.
A 2 plus 1. 3.
I don't even have that written down. I don't think I have performance. That'll be an 8.
You don't.
Together we.
I didn't write the skill down, so
Give me a second.
A 3 and an 8.
Don't they have proficiency in being buffoons?
yeah.
You would think.
You would think.
Yeah, we just can't be buffoons, Yeti. We're just not good at it.
You're
just
selling
take
yourself
ourselves
hard. It's
serious.
like you're
Lost real
too obvious about how buffoonish you are.
Overactor.
Smoke really does fall off of the axe beak and kind of like lands hard on the ground.
It doesn't look natural.
Smoke's been hit! Yeah.
Yeah, your persuasion is a +0 Yeti.
Thanks.
I hold my hip as I slowly get back up.
Ooh. I got the crack with it too, man.
Hit me with some of that moss. Well, it's like sugar falling everywhere.
Hit me
This
with
is
your
the bottom of
best
the barrel.
moss. Thank you.
There wasn't a
Oh.
lot.
There you go.
You guys head south on the road,
Yeah. Slowly.
slowly,
We're making our way.
about 10 or 20 feet in. Smoke falls off the axe beak.
Oh. That was not part of the plan. I think I hurt
You
myself.
guys all stop, listening, seeing if anything happens. Perfectly quiet.
Do we have to roll anything not to giggle?
That's a personal preference. You do you.
Constitution check.
I'm gonna get back on the Axe Beak and keep going.
You guys go for about 100 feet, 150. Nothing.
Sorry, what?
You walk about 150 feet in.
Yep.
Nothing happens.
No
No
track.
trees. No trees across the road. No. Nothing stopping your guys' advance.
Carry on. We're heading back to Waterdeep.
So we
So-
went
Just turn west and walk up towards the.
to this path.
Do you guys see anything on the blinds?
I asked, is there any more tracks or prints or?
You can make, if you're looking for prints or tracks, you can make a survival check.
Okay. 6.
The fresh snow over last night really obscured things. You didn't see anything that looked new.
All right.
Quincy's looking around. I guess this is investigation.
What am I looking for?
Survival. Survival.
If you're looking for tracks specifically, it's survival.
Okay, 17.
Quincy oddly kind of stops and focuses and just looking at the ground and checking around the base of the trees to see if there's any like bits of the bark that have fallen off. Nothing to lead you believe that there's been activity here.
Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, we keep, should we just go down this trail and head towards that fortress, or should we just keep going for a while? We could double.
This trail doesn't go to the fortress.
Exactly.
I know,
Gotta
but maybe
turn
we
off.
go for a while and then double back. Or just go for it.
I say we just take the path. If we find a really nice ambush spot along the path, maybe we could set up there, but we still have a full day's travel before we get to that castle, right?
You've got at least a full day's travel as far as you guys know.
So it might make sense just to play it by ear for a day and then maybe set up something the day after, or
I'll just try to say, if I can, to Maximus that we're gonna head west.
I'm watching you. Right?
Okay,
If
so
you
you'll
guys
see
start-
us turn
yeah.
off.
So once we get to the point where we find that like animal trail that goes off to the west, that we think maybe they were pulling stuff off the road there, we'll get back together.
Okay.
Following that trail, I think, going back.
All right.
Over
Yeah,
towards
so you guys kind of, after you walk about 150, 200 feet in, guys know that the trail's coming up. Not that Yeti would know where it is, but Smoke would, so he kind of motions to Yeti, we're going to kind of cut up here. Turns to the west and kind of plods along, and Ponto sees that on the west side already. Maximus and Quincy on the east kind of quickly scoot across the road.
are we keeping the ruse up at this point, or we're just going to travel now? Or what's going on now?
We have a map, right, of this area?
Yep.
Yeah.
Should we just go to the end of the forest and wait, have lunch there, maybe wait off the trail to see if someone shows up or we hear someone?
It's maybe been an hour.
Yeah, let's just go.
Can
go?
we even
Yeah.
find a trail though? We might not be able to see the trail if it's snowy. Just following the
I
mountain.
mean,
I guess for a day away.
Is the Red Run frozen over?
mostly.
mostly. You might have to be very unlucky to find a spot that's weak enough to punch through.
Be easy highway to travel on
Yeah.
until one of us falls in.
I mean, I think that because telling the other guys this is the path that we found, and it looks like there's a bunch of tracks walking this way, and not all just animal tracks. So this might be the pathway that they go back. So
Yeah, let's go on the path.
Let me-
I mean, we know where it is.
Out of all of us, who can see the furthest away and perceive things?
Me. I'm gonna look at the tracks just to see if I can see what kind of humanoids the tracks are. That's a 25 survival.
Yeah, you kind of go up and down this path, Yeti, and
close vision kind of person.
kind of like squat down and sniff.
Squat and sniff.
I'm more into the finer details.
And just kind of like putting your hand by it.
about this
Definitely goblin. Something else here as well. So,
25? No?
yeah.
What the other
You-
thing?
you- nothing you've ever seen, like a large maybe beast of burden. Not like an axe beak or anything like that.
What are you talking about? I'm fucking cold over here.
Well, it is
I
Icewind Dale.
need to put my jacket on here. Put my,
Your chutney too?
you got my chutney toque back on. You guys.
You guys start heading down the trail. I think Yeti now is leading the group. What's the rest of the marching order?
Do you see that? I'm gonna follow behind Yeti.
Oh,
So maybe you could perceive and I could follow the tracks or something.
You're gonna follow Yeti's tracks?
No, I'll look for tracks, but you have good perception, so maybe if you see someone coming, we can hide.
okay. Well, then you got to go in the front if you're guiding us.
Okay. I got this. Keep the mountain on the left, river on the right.
You can't fuck this up.
Somehow,
Just keep going uphill.
a natural one could somehow fuck it up.
If you're out,
Wait, hold on. Smoke's leading us. Guidance.
So we've got Smoke and Yeti kind of at the front, and then who else?
I'm looking at the trail. Yeti's looking for people coming at us.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it'll be Quincy and Ponto next. Do you want to go off the trail and get a little bit of a side view and
Cool off in the snow.
No. No, I don't want to be off the trail. I don't want to. But I'll hang back 10 feet or 20 feet or something.
I wouldn't imagine the trail is going to be easy to follow anyway. If it's like just a goblin trail,
You know you're playing a character called Yeti.
something like that.
That's you're bundled up in.
You guys are a bunch of crazy fuckers. Get more wood on that fire there. Smoke these guys out of here.
Well, as you guys travel through the forest, following the trail, Smoke, you can give me a survival check with advantage because Yeti is helping.
Oh, not 20 for 23.
Yeah, true to his word, he keeps you guys on the trail as you guys head out. You exit the forest heading west, following the edge of the mountain. The trail kind of seems to wind along the base.
when is our smoke
Mountain.
trees going when we doesn't know where it's going?
Travel for probably another hour or two. You kind of get to that pinch point where the river gets close to the mountain. As you round the corner, you can see a little bit of a treed forest as you kind of get within vision. You guys are right about here right now.
Okay.
As you get to that point, and you can see that there's trees up ahead. You guys stop and take a quick break, kind of just looking around, making sure you're not followed.
Pee break, Quincy.
Oh, pee, 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 pee.
Speaking of breaks, we should probably just take a quick stretch quickly.
Yeah.
All right.
Gotta go
And-
up with warm.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
hot tea. Let's get some.
Some hot pee.
Thin that blood, get it flowing.
Yeah, so you guys are continuing on. You've braked. You've fed the Axe Beaks, let them kind of stretch their legs and kind of rest a bit. You can see that there's a pocket of forest to the west of you guys. Yeah. You mount back up.
Dangerous ambush spot. Let's keep an eye open.
I got my head on a swivel.
Yep.
Checking our 6.
I'm checking our 3.
I can't count that high, so.
I'm
You
checking
count
our
to 5.
2.5. I can't do fractions.
Is that a flop?
I'm checking out the hills here for any good sliding spots.
The hills have eyes.
You guys move forward through the snow, trudging quickly. In the next 5-6 minutes, you make it to the forest. As you slow down, you enter into the little grove of trees. Maximus, you said you're going to have your head on a swivel. You can feel free to make a perception. Anybody else, go ahead if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye out.
We got a 22.
I'm going to use my halfling luck to reroll a 1.
11.
For a 3? I was like, for another 1? No, it's a 7. That's
a 15.
That's 10.
I'm rolling like Mike tonight.
It's the Schneider cut for you.
Yeah, I'm doing the Schneider cut.
So Maximus, your eyes are peeled. Everyone else is looking around as well as you guys enter in.
Not bad.
About halfway in, Maximus, you can see that there's one of these blinds put into a tree to your south. Nobody on it. Just oddly quiet. Definitely on the right trail.
Mm-hmm. How high up is the blind?
Maybe 15 feet. Not super tall.
Climb up there.
Just kind of just enough to push you out of eyesight. Regular eyesight.
Okay. I'm going to climb up into the blind and look further down the trail.
Sure, yeah, I guess you can make an athletics check to climb the tree.
I'll assist him to boost him up.
Sure, yeah. Roll with advantage.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
If you roll a 1, your foot slips
I
off
got
his
a
knee
14.
and kicks him in the nuts.
So as smoke boosts you up, you grab one of the branches and kind of climb up and then scamper to the next as you get to the blind. And get up there and you can see kind of bits of rope and tools and an axe, which is not an axe, a hatchet. It's a little bit smaller. Little bits of maybe paper or something like that, kind of around the edge of the blind.
Paper?
Yeah, kind of like bits of material.
Should we predator this shit and just build some spikes come out of the tree?
Set up my hunting trap up there.
Well, we're not going to hang out here. We're going to keep moving on. I just wanted to, from this vantage point, look at our trail ahead of us.
Mm-hmm.
Maximus, can you maybe make that a little less stable up there?
I might want to use this later.
Oh, okay.
Maximus, while you're up in the tree, you can make another separate perception check.
Okay. Crit.
For a total of
23.
Okay. I rolled a d4 to give you an extra because you were higher up. So you look forward, scanning the tree line kind of higher up. I think you can see another blind just at the edge on the other side. Just at the edge of the forest, almost at the exit, you would say. Or at the western side. The most western side.
Do I see, is it empty?
You can see that it is empty as well.
And so I can see a blind to my west.
Yes.
Can I look back and see a blind to the east? Like, are these blinds all within eyesight of each other?
There is no blind behind you other than the one you're in that you see.
Okay.
What's happening here?
I'm just moving the token to show where you guys are.
Oh, okay. I thought like fireballs coming
That
out.
is
Okay.
A giant campfire attacks us.
Sorry.
The size of a kilometer.
Okay, I just
Basically a forest fire.
I didn't want to take a lot of time. I just wanted to have a look.
No, you kind of scampered up, looked in,
Yep. I'll
climbed
scamper
back down the
down.
tree.
But if we don't want to stop,
Scampering down.
then the next place we're gonna go around the corner. Once we pass that peak of mountain, we're gonna be in view of the castle, right? So
Unless the trail goes up into the mountains.
the plan is, yeah, that's true. There's supposed to be a cart path that goes into the mountains somewhere along the way. Because I remember asking about scaling the cliffs, and we were told we didn't need to.
Right.
But
The
they're probably
question is, do we camp here and then take on the fortress in the morning, or do we go take on the fortress in the evening?
What time is it now?
We won't make it all the way there today.
It's not quite midday.
camp around in here.
Yeah. But once we get around that,
But we don't want to
Next.
attack the fortress in the day.
Yeah,
We want to go at night.
well,
Why?
goblins see in the dark. They
You
would
can't
have.
see in the dark. I can't see in the dark.
We do want to see it in the day, though.
Oh.
I'd like to.
So we want to do
So,
some
what if we just-
reconnaissance in the day.
We get to this edge and still be hidden and peek around the corner, can we?
But I think once we get
I mean,
around
you gotta
before
you
that-
gotta know that that's still some miles.
Yeah. Okay.
And the elves that we
It
met
took us
last
like
night,
an hour or two to do that. So
Yeah. Okay.
the elves
Yeah, you're
that,
probably looking at 5 to 10 miles from the peak right here all the way to where you think the fortress is in the mountains.
But we're on Axe Beaks.
And yeah, we can do like double normal speed or something on these things.
You can travel like these guys move.
So
You
if
can
goblins-
easily you assume you could probably get to Karkalov if you knew exactly where it was, exactly how to get there.
goblins can see in the dark, then
Yeah.
what's the point of going at night?
That's what I mean.
Yeah, it doesn't really help us. It gives us a disadvantage in a way.
the elves that we met last night said something about the halls in this
They scream.
fortress
Are mad or something?
at nighttime.
Living. Did she say at nighttime?
Yes.
I have to listen back to the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Maybe the goblins come out at night because they
Or-
want to listen to that.
yeah, or maybe they are
Enraged.
accosted by them.
So if we just wait it out, ghosts can kill them all.
Well, they'd all be dead already if that was the case.
Or this
I imagine it
it
probably
would hinder us.
possesses them and empowers them or something.
All right, so then maybe we attack them during the day.
Yeah.
So first light, we attack at dawn.
At dawn we ride.
Our plan. So if they can see in the dark, really, yeah, might as well attack in the day. Then we're not dealing with ghosts and crap.
Okay,
I don't know if I can see the
so we ride through the night
dark.
and we attack them first thing in the morning.
But we're exhausted.
We're not
I
exhausted.
think he can see in the dark.
I got 60 feet dark vision.
Yeah, you're the only one, I think.
Really?
That's pretty bad for a group.
Yeah.
You're
Normally, everyone has dark vision.
I don't have dark vision.
I'm human.
Does Ponto have dark vision?
no,
I
No,
don't
it
think
happens.
so.
no. Thanks.
We should attack at night.
Yeah. You're human, right?
Human. Yeah.
I'm
This is a
human.
good
So
cup
you-
of tea right here.
So what if we went to bed early,
Back to
slept,
hot apple cider.
got up at like midnight, and rode all the way in there to get there at dawn?
Hot apple.
Yeah.
Early
A
bed,
little red packet.
Yeah.
leave at midnight.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
had
Yeah.
this in years.
We want
That's good.
And
to
I-
get
yeah,
there
I don't
while
know.
they're still waking
That's
up.
fake as fuck. But
Yeah.
The groggy.
Yeah.
Or
Tastes like
we
Christmas.
get there at first dawn, maybe while they're still sleeping.
And we cook some bacon outside, and then they come out.
Does anyone have pocket bacon?
Everyone looks punted.
Nope.
Insight check.
Now I don't believe anything Cleffa says. Now I question everything.
I have spell bacon. Thank you very much.
Well, that would work.
actually, I think prestidigitation can do something like that.
I make a smell.
So we should still keep
My
going.
deception
eh?
is 14.
Should we at least get to this spot here?
Sure. I think that there's a chance we could be seen from the keep though.
As we go around
As we
here?
go around that peak.
Yeah, I think, it'll probably have to be a stealth check.
Well, I mean, if once we go around the peak, once we see something that we
We
might
can see
look like
line
a
of sight.
goblin fortress,
Yeah.
we've at least seen what it is.
But like
We
you
don't
said, this
know
is
where
5
we're
miles.
going.
I don't know if they'd see 5 guys.
We're going to the X. Yeah, 5 miles away. That's right. They
We
wouldn't
should
see
probably
us.
be okay to get around at least to this point.
And then once we get to the next set of trees, that's where we'll tie the Axe Beaks up because we need trees to tie them to. Like
We're not going to ride them up into the fortress.
they told us not to. I think, didn't they?
Yeah, we don't want to
We don't
lose
wanna
any of them.
damage
Yeah.
them.
And so we're hiking up 5 miles up a mountain.
Yeah. We were
I'm good.
All right, let's go. Let's do it already.
okay, done.
I think we're going to continue to this.
All right, so you guys in the same marching order with Yeti and Smoke, Ponto and Quincy and Maximus following the rear.
Yeah.
Shameful.
You're wasting all
You're wasting the wood.
You need fresh air in here.
He's radiating heat this way.
Yeah, but it's gotta go past you, so it's not so
It's
fresh.
stinky wood now. Stinky nerd wood.
Yeah, so we're...
So you guys are following the edge of the river in deep snow,
Is the
continuing
trail-
along. The trail is somewhat muddled here, but I mean, you know where you're going. You got to go around the peak.
I think
of
we're
the
looking
mountain.
for a trail that goes up the mountain too, right?
We were told, I think, a cart path.
The cart path, yeah. So
Right.
we're looking for a cart
Mhm.
path
Pretty obvious.
as we're going along.
Yep. You guys continue to call it just about the roundabout edge of the just of the mountain. As you guys are about to go around the corner, you don't notice a path to anything, but you do see definitely more tracks, kind of a more well-trodden path start to appear.
So that means that they go to the last set of blinds more frequently than the farther set or something? What are they doing
Or
here?
is there a crossing over the
Probably
river?
collecting wood because there's no wood elsewhere.
Yeah, that could be.
You guys continue on.
Yeah.
Or we could set up here and wait for the next team of people coming to get firewood.
Yeah.
We could assassinate them and then steal their clothes and go back in as disguise.
Wear their
We all
skins.
click goblins.
They cut their skins off and wear their skins.
Yeah, I would look just like a goblin.
Ponto would pass as a goblin.
Yeah, okay, well, there.
We could be your prisoners.
Go paper mache a bunch of skin on the Ponto.
One goblin captured four guys.
Found these monsters outside.
Mary would be jealous of your goblin skin.
Do you guys continue on?
We do, yeah. We're going up.
Just making
Thank you for your patience.
Are we playing?
We got to the next set of trees.
So you guys round the corner. You can see the next kind of like little grove of trees in that pocket of the mountains.
We'll stay kind of tighter to the mountain face just so that like we're sort of hidden in a sense from the...
Yeah,
be
marching
much-
order hasn't changed at all. Yeti, Smoke, Ponto, Quincy, Maximus.
Yep.
Yeah, be the
Sure.
You guys enter this little grove. Kind of
Spot checking.
sure. If you're looking in the trees, make a perception check while you're there.
I'm looking.
14.
18.
14.
11.
Yeti got an 18.
Yeti got an 18. Okay. Yeti, you spot another pair of blinds at the edge of the forest here, at the most northern point. Let's call it.
Okay.
You want me to go have a look?
Sure. It's right there. Up over there, if you want. I don't see anyone in it, right?
Nope, there's nobody in it that you see.
Sure.
Okay.
We're gonna stop here for the night, right? So we should explore this.
We thought we might take an early bed, wake up at midnight,
And fight
travel
them
the
in
night to that thing, and then get there at dawn.
We'd be exhausted, wouldn't we?
Not if we go to bed early,
Okay.
get our full rest, but get up before.
What time of day is it?
Wake up at 12:01. So all our
It's midday.
It's midday now. Okay, so
Yeah.
we would have enough time to rest.
If we bedded down at like dinner time.
Okay. And then it's a 5-hour walk because we're leaving the Axe Beaks behind.
Well, we don't even know.
You also don't know where the path is yet either.
Yeah, like what if it's way the hell over here?
Yeah.
Well, it looks like on the map, I don't know. Looks like over here there's something. Like, what's that all about? Is that the path?
Yes.
What are those circles there? Yeah.
The circles denote kind of like elevation. So there's just hills.
Oh.
It's not like it's like dead flat. Like you can hide here if you really wanted to. There's scrub. There's like bits of rock. Like
So there's hills right there.
yeah, there's like 3 or 4 hills right in that little section.
Oh, maybe we should take the Axe Beaks first.
If we were to look forward towards the fortress, can we see the fortress from here?
You can make a perception check if you'd like. Yep.
Nope. 11.
Nope.
Okay.
You don't see a fortress
I'm
10
gonna
miles
climb up
away.
I'm going to climb up into the blind like I did before.
I got a 40.
Yep.
So if it's the same process like we did before,
Yep.
it's a 15 for athletics.
Yep, you're fine. You climb up. You
Yeah, and a
Scamper
20 at 22 for perception to look out.
Plus a D4 from the DM.
Oh, and
if you're looking out from that point, yeah. So what was it in total on your end?
well, I rolled a 23,
Okay.
and then last time you rolled a D4.
Yeah, I rolled something on my end. Yes.
So
So you look out, Maximus, with this perception check. You can see the faint bit of what looks like rough terrain, kind of just an odd texture or like color change on the mountain that doesn't look normal. So you assume that that's probably the fortress.
Does it seem like we can safely continue forward without being seen at this point?
You would assume that if you kind of kept to the edge of the mountain, you probably could stay out of sight.
And maybe we could hide the Axe Beaks in a crevice or something.
there might be a cave.
Might be a cave.
I'm going to look for any other... I look out towards where I think this fortress is, and then I use other landmarks that I can see, whether they're trees or peaks or...
You can notice that, like, in the mountains itself, the odd coloration change is about 3/4 halfway up. It's not quite all the way at the top.
Okay.
Definitely kind of on the set of the... It's not right at the peak, but it's kind of just offset of the peak of the next side of the mountain. Should probably be noticeable the closer you get, but you assume there's probably a path kind of going up the side of the mountain somewhere on that side.
So the avalanche idea could work then, because it's not right at the top. If we can get above it.
Okay, but based on what I can see from this blind, I know sort of where I think the fortress is and its relation to where we are and other distinguishing landmarks on the hillside.
Yes.
Okay,
Does it look like wood?
I climb
or
back down.
Does it look like stone or wood?
While you're still up there, Maximus, you're staring at this, and the group is kind of muttering down below. You turn and look, and you can see a single tall solitary bird kind of just sitting in the trees, maybe 50 feet or so off. Not big, not huge, just kind of mottled and colored grays, blacks. little bit of white mixed in.
At what range?
About 50 feet to your southwest.
Okay, can I take a shot at it?
Sure, if you want to take your bow out and notch an arrow and shoot it, sure.
Okay, let's do that. Let's get us some dinner.
What are you shooting at, Max?
A magpie.
Okay. Been a while since I've done this. All right, let's see. That's a dirty 20.
Mm-hmm. So the arrow gets loosed as it's finding its path through the branches and trees and into the bird. And he goes, ah! As the bird rolls over and down it goes.
Do you want 6 points of damage? Or
it hits the bird, and as you swear it's supposed to hit the snow, poof, gone, and the arrow clocks to the snow.
So it disappeared?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And now we confirm. Something's watching us, guys. I just took out the cameras.
Bowmore.
He needs to
Bowmore.
Bowmore.
That we might have an episode name. Bowmore.
So Maximus scampers down, tells you about the shot because he's walking off. Oh, I hit this bird. Oh, it's just a little ways over here, and gets there and kind of sees the impact and sees his arrow and no bird.
How far away would a wizard need to be able to?
Are you sure you shot something then, Maximus?
I'm sure there is a bird, and I had it lined up in my sights.
Is the arrow there?
Yeah, the arrow's right here.
Just sitting. Is there any blood or anything on it?
It's just a shitty shot.
Maybe a little bit.
So
Not really anything.
It hit something. He's not making this shit up.
An arrow doesn't
He hit something.
stop and fall to the ground.
Oh, I didn't see it.
In
So.
trees.
In trees, it
Could have hit a rock.
And it falls.
How close would a wizard have to be to use it? Probably, he could probably communicate with it if it was in within 100 feet.
Oh, so he's close.
But he could always send it a lot further away and have it returned to him. So,
Was this bird looking at us?
I don't think it saw us.
So it might have just been another bird maybe killed it. Or some other animal.
No, I killed it.
I know, but from the bird's point of view,
it was killed.
It didn't know what killed him.
No, it didn't see the arrow coming. It just poofed.
It poofed.
Yeah.
It got bowmored.
You could force it.
So as you guys are kind of grouped in the southern part of this woods, you kind of creep to the edge, and Maximus kind of shows you kind of where you can see the coloration change, or where potentially this fortress or stronghold, whatever you want to call it.
And it is midway up the mountain?
Yeah, it's definitely midway.
All right, let's go.
I like the avalanche idea.
Yeah, if we could do it. There's snow on the peaks of the mountain here. I'm sure.
I mean, there's always snow on these mountains.
And we could just slide down after, right into the fortress.
Oh, yeah,
Hey, Quincy?
we just surf down the
Victory
mountain.
avalanche.
Yeah, we just surf.
This
down
is your
on-
moment.
on the avalanche.
We've got expertise in sledding.
Suiciding.
Remember the last time you went down a mountain?
Yeah.
Nearly killed him.
Nearly.
How are how are you guys traveling down? Are you going stealthily? Are you going quietly?
Are we gonna bring the Axe Beaks?
We could just leave them here, and then just carry on now.
Yeah. We still don't know where the path is, though, right?
No, but
We have a location of where it is.
How far away does it look like to walk
I don't
to
like
the
leaving
bottom
the
of
Axe
this?
Beaks.
You know it's at least 5+ miles.
They're quick away. Yeah.
5+ miles. See, the longer we're out in the open, the longer they have to detect us. The Axe Beaks could get us through this section quick.
Oh
Yes,
yes,
okay.
keep the beaks.
You also know that as you guys look south, like you can see like outcrops and like sections where like there's like almost like
Crevasses.
crevices in the mountain itself.
So we could hide them in there.
yeah, we were
Go
told that
sneak
there was
around.
some kind of mounting gear or something that we were given too. I think.
Yeah,
We could put them-
well, I was gonna get a grappling hook, and Ponto said he's gonna make
Why
it.
don't we sneak around the mountain, get to like here, like the crevasse here at the very end? Yeah,
Right in there.
tuck the birds in there.
Oh, okay.
So,
So we're gonna take the birds to right there.
but we're gonna hug
then-
like the mountain
yeah.
walls.
Yeah, you're gonna hug the mountain edge. I got it. So you guys can make a stealth check.
Oh yeah. Hold on with that enhanced ability there. I think I got rid of that. It seemed kind of useless.
16 for smoke.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
have that.
18 for the first roll,
18?
and then an 11.
18's pretty good. It's better than I'm gonna do. Oh shit.
13.
20.
15.
8.
Ooh.
You're singing. Just whistling a little bit.
So not awful as a group stealth check.
Save an Axe Beak, ride a cowboy.
You guys continue south along the mountain edge. You get about halfway. You're starting to take a little bit more time. Kind of not afternoon, but it's getting close to like later than noon. So not quite dinner time, not quite time to set up, but you can see that things are starting to darken a bit. You guys are slowly hugging the edge as you come along. You can see bits of rock and snow as the weather has not changed much since yesterday to today. Gentle breeze, snow falling as you guys are traveling, as the Axe Beaks are sinking into the snow and making a bit of noise as you guys creep closer and closer. I would say with those stealth checks, you guys all make it to this point of the crevasse as you guys tuck in out of sight line. Definitely.
Dismount.
You said there was a couple of different crevasses or caves or
There is like little sections of like the mountain line isn't like straight, it's kind of jagged. Like there's sections of like where you can cut in between.
Tiny canyons.
right. So we should cut into all of the different spots, not just go to one. And then our trail is leading straight to this one crevasse. We should go in and look in this one, have footprints go in here, and then we have footprints go to the next one, and footprints go to the next one, and
Looks
then
like an army's coming in.
It could be. There could be like 6 of us in every one of these crevasses.
Why don't we just tie a 10-foot rope to whoever's in the back and tie a branch to that and then just sort of...
Or a shield.
with
You were in the
birds.
back, weren't you?
Oh,
Just
You
drag
wanna
your
cover our prints.
just
Yeah,
drag
cover,
your cape.
cover all of the prints.
Yeah, my cape is dragging across all of our prints. Now it just looks like a big trench.
There's a lot of time. You got a lot of weight in that cape. So we can just fit it full of
40
snow.
pounds of ice.
We just fill your cape full of snow.
Hates all of us right now.
It's ice is over.
just a nice.
Well,
As you guys,
it's gonna take a long time to do all that.
It's gonna be
Well, but
also
we are also
covered in Axe Beaks.
we don't know how they get halfway up the mountain. Any one of these could be the path into a mountain and a cave system to go in.
We were told there was a distinct cart path, easy to find, because I asked, should we scale the mountainside to get up to it? And they said, no, it's just take the path. It's right there, easy peasy.
So these indentations,
It
do
shouldn't
they
be
look
hidden.
like
But that isn't
a kilometer
necessarily
in or
going
like
to
50
fail
feet
us
in?
to it.
Or
Yeah.
They look like they're probably maybe 100 feet, maybe 150 at most.
They bring
So
stuff
from the
in
entrance, we
the
could
cart
see a cart
but-
path or a cave if there was something.
Correct.
Okay.
That's true.
We
would
have
see
not
something
seen
early on.
anything that looks like that so far.
Okay.
So we would have seen it. If a path or a cave. Or... So you're not going in that far. So I think we're there. Do we eat? Dismount?
I need to eat something. I'm hungry.
Okay.
All right. So are we gonna stay here for the night?
Early bed? Go at night? But we don't know where we're going.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find our way in the dark.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, we could just we could leave the birds here and we could carry on
But then
until dark.
who's going to watch the birds? You can tie them up and then
I'll
Yeah.
stay with the birds.
just keep the motor running. So when we have to make a quick getaway, we just slide back down to here.
Well, the thing about it is just protecting the birds so they don't get attacked.
Or stolen.
We
Or
were
run
told
away.
if they get stolen that they will just take them to
Or you
the fortress.
You didn't get the extended coverage on yours? Because, I mean, I paid for the extended coverage.
I didn't pay a dime.
How much was the extended coverage, DM? Because Maximus says he paid for it.
Well, he found
Those are
someone
expensive.
looking for his extended car warranty in Axe Beak miles.
That's got to be a couple hundred gold at least.
We've been trying to contact you.
Why
How
don't you be
about your Axe Beaks
at the bottom?
extended warranty? So what are you guys doing? Are you bedding down? Are you moving forward to see if you can find the path?
Well, should we go on
We
foot?
got to find this path before. What's the point of going to bed early if we don't even know where we're
That's
going?
true. Do we go on foot then?
Sure, let's
Yeah,
go on
leave the
foot.
birds here. Do you want to spend a few minutes to create a ice wall so the birds can't run away?
Yeah, sure.
Wall them in.
And then
Or maybe we'll hide on
that'll
it.
hide them a bit and stuff.
Okay, I'll try and do that.
Yeah, make a
While he's doing that,
Charisma
I'll make
check.
our footprints.
Oh, don't make
going in
him
there.
roll. Oh, that's a 3. Oh, he's got 2 digits on there sometimes.
What?
16.
sure, yeah.
Ice wall.
Quincy expertly comes up with a like mottled colored snow wall that kind of like covers the section where you guys
Smoke starts peeing on it.
Need to mark my territory.
Quincy shape.
and you guys drive a piece of piton into the ground and into the just to hold them in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to clean up the footprints we left into that section so it doesn't look like.
Sure, yeah. So it just looks like it stops.
Shape water.
Nice.
That's easy.
Yeah.
Do we head further west, northwest?
Sure. Do it. Look for the path.
Hug the mountain.
Still following the same grouping of Yeti and Smoke in the front, Ponto and Quincy, and then Maximus.
Sure.
As you guys start heading back north up the mountain edge, you see maybe about half a mile in front of you guys. You can see kind of like a weird section that kind of widens and slowly winds up the mountain.
This is it.
This is the path. So do we?
We're here.
Do we keep going?
Might as well.
Well, why don't we send someone who we're familiar with
You.
up the path to check it out?
Well, I've got dark vision. Is it dark out?
It's not dark yet, but I mean, it's definitely starting to. It's like
I should probably
dusk-ish.
go if we're sending more than one people. I should be one of them in case it gets dark while you're up there.
Is our plan
We
to
want
get
to
above the?
get some
place?
reconnaissance Because now we're getting too close. We don't want to be seen.
But
we get some
But it's like a
reconnaissance.
couple hours up and a couple hours down, like, and you're just waiting.
It's still a couple hours away. I
Well,
thought
we're
we're like
climbing
on
a
the
mountain.
doorstep here.
To the X.
We're not even there yet. Ah,
Are we there yet?
I have to turn this Axe Beak around.
Do we? If we're going to attempt to go above the fortress, then we won't be taking the path the whole way. So
I think we should just all go.
just march in.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say if you guys are working your way forward, you're probably about here now. You're within probably 2 miles ish.
And this is where the path heads up.
Yeah, it's where it starts.
Well, if we headed up and we saw someone coming, we could still hide.
But where are we going? Are we going to the fortress or are we going above the fortress to try and start an avalanche?
I like that idea. I like going above them.
I do too.
And then come in after the rebels hit and start
Yeah.
slash and dash.
So if we take the path partway up, that gets us some distance up the mountain, and then
Mountain climb?
as we're going, we're going to look for a good spot to start climbing the mountain.
I guess so.
Okay. As you guys slowly start taking the ascent up the path, everyone should make a perception check.
Oh, good. Oh, nope.
Sucks.
13.
8.
6.
8.
12.
Oh no!
Natty 1. I poked myself in the eye.
What was Quincy's?
13.
Oh,
13? With a 13, you can start to see glints of firelight.
Like torches?
Up at the torches. Firelight. Up at the fortress.
God. Oh, the fortress, okay. We don't want to get too close to the fortress at this point.
What would goblins need torches for?
Eaten?
Probably just to stay warm.
Warming?
Okay.
They're weak.
Should we just keep going and look for a good path to climb up further? Off
Yeah.
the path?
How close do you want to go?
If we see torches,
Yeah,
Don't go any
we
within-
farther.
should be going now.
I would say, like,
or we
yeah.
should be back.
I mean, you can see the flicker of flame, like like a candlelight in the night can be seen miles away.
We're
You can
still-
Are we a
see-
mile away?
You're at least half a mile to a mile away.
We should
Start climbing.
Started the ascent.
We're looking for a good spot to climb now.
Okay, you go forward about another 100 feet or so. Everyone can start to make new perception checks to see if you can find a path up.
Net 20.
Ooh, and that one. Look, there's the mimic.
27.
I got 2.
6.
6.
13.
So, Yeti, you're pretty sure that you could probably go by yourself, but as like a path to lead everybody up, I don't think you'd be comfortable leading
Okay.
everybody up this
I'll
section.
start the avalanche.
On to us.
Just let us know when they're all dead.
Well, you'll see the avalanche,
Should we move?
so don't go in until that happens.
So
We're
we
on
just
the-
have to cocoon ourselves in a snow cave
We're on the downhill side of
and then dig ourselves out after the avalanche has buried us.
No, you guys are half a mile away. There's at least a 30% chance you won't even get in.
Okay, Yeti, you go.
I feel like I should try going with you because it's gonna get dark.
No, you couldn't do it. You couldn't make it. You're
I
not,
can see in the dark.
Yeah, you're not strong enough.
I am pretty
Just-
strong.
Just let Yeti do his thing. You can't roll to save your life.
Okay.
I can ask my sword to help me climb.
Ask your sword.
It gives me strength.
For a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can climb for a minute.
It's like a rage going to battle strength.
I'm like 10 feet up. That's it.
Yeah,
Yep,
that's
I'm calling it.
Thank you, Sword.
So as we Yeti and Smoke kind of start to head forward,
What?
You're going?
You're not going.
No.
I was gonna go.
Oh God,
It's getting dark.
I can't tell you not to.
Yeah. He can't save you.
Well, he can't see.
I can see fine. I just have to turn into something they can see.
And that can climb.
Yeah.
Great cat.
Yeah,
Like a
I'm a
Craig
great
cat.
climber.
You got a Craig cat and you got a cat.
Yeah, claws digging in.
To snow.
I'm an ice climber.
All right. I'm going to stay down here. I'm going to protect Ponto.
I got this.
I'm really tempted to make a Craig Cat saddle so I can go with
Do you have that grappling hook yet, Ponto?
He might need it.
And you said you're gonna make that for me. Did you make it yet?
Yeah, absolutely.
Crag cat does not have a climb speed. I thought it did.
Really?
All right, I'm not gonna be a crag cat.
Spider then.
DM, I did
Ice
ask
spider.
for a grappling hook. Could we say that Ponto made it at some point?
I am going to write tool for the job and
Yeah.
magically create a grappling hook.
Yeah.
I tied on the end of a rope. I said, if you hear something bad, just yank me down.
Yank you down.
You're tying the grappling hook to yourself and leaving
Yeah,
it with
I
us.
tied the grappling hook. I just jab it into my chest.
I don't think you know how to use this tool.
You gave him a grappling hook, but you didn't give him the instruction manual for the grappling hook.
He asked for a grappling hook. I thought he knew what it was for.
Oh, man.
Oh, the guy who's using his drill as a hammer.
Yes.
All right, I got my
so
grappling hook.
Yeti and Smoke start to.
I just go without him.
I'm following.
Okay, I move it 30.
You're trying to follow.
I'm trying.
I can see the path.
Are you Yeti or are you a beast?
No, I'm a frost spider.
All right, I'll stay behind because if people do come down, I think they need me down here.
Yep.
So as Yeti seems to make his own path, so to speak, up the mountain, we will call it there for tonight's session.
Oh.
This is what I have to do with goblins.
Awesome.
Perfect.
This is scary. I think I should go up the path like now and just stay up there, and then we attack in the morning. You guys rest down below and then rest up the mountain or something.
Yeah. Could do that.
Because we're basically, the timing is going to work out that we're going to go in at night, and you're the only one that can see.
Well, we said we'd go in at dawn.
Yeah. But it's only going to take like half an hour or something to climb up the mountain, or whatever it is. To walk a mile.
Yeah.
And it's almost dark.
So you go to camp.
So you guys go
A
back,
mile away.
come back at dawn. I start the
Yeti,
thing.
you're up
It's
in the mountains.
almost dark. That means that we have time to do this.
That's true.
We just
The
go
combat
down.
only takes a...
A couple of seconds.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
We just blast it right now. We don't want to wait.
yeah, right, fair.
Okay.
That'll work.
All right.
Nothing can go wrong with this.
Yeah.
I
What
just
could
need to
ever go wrong?
figure out how to make an avalanche by
Thanks,
myself.
Yeah. Thanks for enduring Zoom, guys.
Thanks for listening to Perilous Pursuits. Be sure to check out our website at perilouspursuits.com for new episode news and other information. In the meantime, go take your mountain goat for a walk, give your ice troll a big hug, and go play some D&D.